Oh my god. Oh my god. Is it time for another edition of the All Things Protoss Team League? That's right. It's me, Gemini, your classic resident stuttering caster, ready to give you some more epic action with some amazing games and some amazing players. And I hope you're all ready because it's going to be hopefully excellent. It is going to be amazing. It's going to be perfect. It's going to be spectacular and all that good stuff. Yes, it is I, Gemini, the RSL Revival caster. That is correct. I've been picked up from that amazingly small-time league to be able to do this, so that's super sick. Anyways, I really am excited to do some more All Things Protoss Team League. Yes, I'm the actual Gemini. That is me. That is correct. You sound so much taller live. What? What does that even mean? Okay. Anyways, it is the third week of ATL. It's going to be sick. It's going to be sick. We got the Gooners against Blinkin Dark as our first match. It's going to be so funny. I hope. But yeah, anyways. Let's talk about last week just a little bit. In case you don't want to be spoilered, do not look at anything. But if you've not been keeping up with anything a whole week later, then I don't know what to say to you. So let's go take a look and see. Shkaboopy. All right, so what the hell happened last week? What did we do? All right, cool. I think we did Smurf Time versus Cinque de Formaggi. That is correct. I remember that one. That one was a total clown fiesta with Larimbo's incredible story. So yeah, that was an absolute beating for them. Absolutely ridiculous. We did have the Gooners and the Goobers going against each other, and the Gooners were able to edge out a nice victory there over the Goobs, and the Goobers are unfortunately now at the bottom of Pool A, or Group A, I should say. So that's always really funny. And then we also, I believe, we had, what was it? Yeah, No Monkey Magic versus Only Cannons. And we had an extremely small amount of cannons being shown in the Only Cannons match. So that was a little bit disappointing. But they also got absolutely steamrolled by No Monkey Magic. So that is exactly what happened last week. So we're going to have two separate different games today. And this is the overall brackets and what they look like so far this season. Let me zoom on in so you can see a little bit better. So yeah, the Viet Cong is doing pretty good, along with No Monkey Magic at the top of Group B, and then we've got Blinkin Dark and Smurf Time at the top of Group A. Interestingly enough, all teams in tied for first place in both groups have the exact same scores. It's 9-3, 9-3, 2-0, 2-0. It's kind of crazy. Oh shit, what's up, Roddy? Hello, Roddy. That command is old. I will copy-paste this into there in just a moment. But yes, anyways, this is our situation that we have today. So yeah, our first match is going to be the Gooners going against Blinkin Dark. And I am pretty excited to be getting on into that. So, to be able to start off and make sure that we can actually talk about this with some amount of accuracy, we're going to go ahead and jump on over to our wonderful analyst desk, who is going to be joined by two wonderful people, one of which being someone that loves to gamble, and the other one is a literal grandpa. So hello, Jackie and Grandpa Shoot. Welcome to the analyst desk. How are we doing?
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Excellent. Hello, my wonderful people. So yeah, we got a great match going on today. It's going to be the Gooners going against Blinkin Dark. I'm pretty excited to see it. Really quickly, let me just go over what the matches are going to be again. It's going to be a Gunner versus Gref in the captain's pool. Then it's going to be Inflatable Thor versus Grandpa Shoot himself for Pool 4. And then it's going to be Frogos versus Vendettavic as our Pool 3 match to round it out. So it should be pretty sick. And, of course, Grandpa Shoot, having played in this match, should have some amount of insight as to what's going on. So, obviously, do not say any of the results, because that would be hilarious and stupid. But any thoughts about, what you were doing to prepare for this match, and what were you thinking about it? And any insight on the team comms, I guess, leading up to it?
Sure.
What happened?
I would like to open and fix you for the introduction. We both are dedicated gamblers. It's not only Jackie. So
Okay.
please treat us equally.
Sure, no
We
problem.
all like gambling.
Okay. I'll take that into
All
account.
right. For the preparation, well, I have Big Mag and DK as my teammates. So we just did a little walkthrough. And when I say little, I mean a couple of hours. Because Magnath is just locked in. So we did a lot of preparation and hopefully it went well.
Wow. So lots of did it include PowerPoint presentations though?
No PowerPoint presentations, but
Oh,
it was very dedicated.
nice. Okay, that is pretty good. Last season we did have Guitar King giving literal PowerPoint presentations for build order guides
Goated.
for Zarila. So that was pretty sick, and he earned the best teammate award of the season last time for that. But multiple hours of coaching still from Magnath from one match is pretty commendable. So that's pretty cool. So it sounds like Grandpa Shoot pretty well prepared for his match going in today. Jackie, what did you? Any predictions or anything? Any of these matches that look pretty cool to you leading up to this?
Uh, I think the Frogos match will be hype though. It's gonna be a clown fiesta, and then the what is it? Gunner versus Graf. I think it's an uphill battle for Graf. I think Gunner is gonna goon all over him, and then I don't know anyone in the. Oh yeah, oh Grandpa versus I can't pronounce this guy name Thor. I think Grandpa is gonna hit the jackpot and just do it like the most insane gambling build, and that guy's gonna die because I've seen Grandpa play, so I think he has a good chance.
All
But I'm
right.
more interested in the Frogos match because I don't even know how to say this game, Vendolo or something.
Vendettovic.
Uh, Vendetta. From my impression, he's I've never seen him play, but it's like he sounds like one of those two guest Terran on Korea, but he's Protoss player, so he probably plays like a clown. And then Frogos is also a complete clown himself, so it's gonna be a fun one.
Yeah, I'm curious just to see if Rogos continues to do his 3 Rex Reaper stuff. Like, I feel like last season he didn't really do it as much. So I'm curious if he kind of rolls back the years and tries to go for it again or not. But yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see for that.
I want to see him do the Ghost Owen again.
The what?
He did a 2 basic Ghost Owen versus me one time, and I think it's in the first season.
Was that? Oh my god, I don't remember
Yeah.
that one. What the hell?
Yeah.
Holy.
That sounds based.
Yeah, kind of. I would love to see it. Honestly, as a caster of these games, I just want to see the most ridiculous, stupid games possible. So yeah, I would love to see all that. The most standard, boring, passive games are just the worst. So yeah, anything interesting is great. Grandpa Shoe, what did you and your team expect to get for a score line before this match started? When you saw the actual lineups this week, what were you realistically predicting? Do you think?
We hope that me and Vendet can get one map, at least from our games. I was kind of nervous playing Thor because I never encountered any of these games, so I had no idea what to expect except for the Takua game.
Mm-hmm.
So I used that to to create some game plan. But other than that, we really had no idea. I know that Gref was nervous playing Gunner, and I was nervous playing Thor. Uh, Other than that, we just casually prepared for it as we did for the previous weeks. But that was the main feeling.
Okay, so it sounds like you were maybe expecting like a 4-2, or Gunner gets his 2, and then you each can get a 1, and then hopefully close it out pretty easily. Okay.
Thank you.
Jackie, do you have a score prediction overall for this one?
I think it's gonna be a 2-0 for Gunner versus Graf. I think it could be. I think it's gonna be an 0-2 for Thor versus Grandpa, and then for the last one, probably a 1-1. So we get an ace match.
Oh, nice. All right. Do you want to throw out a guess who's going to get thrown out for the ace? Is it going to be a deadly kitten
Um,
appearance?
Oh, unfortunately, I think Deadly Kitten dies when he gets forced to off race.
We
So
now name him Deadly Goat. He's no longer a kitten.
Oh, okay. Sure,
I
sure,
think it's
sure.
gotta be Magnus actually. Magnus, because Magnus plays
Oh.
Terra, no? If Ace,
Does he? Okay, I guess maybe. I don't know. Yeah,
and
that's true.
then
Deadlykin getting thrown out for an ace is kind of a... That does sound sketch, you know. He does not off race, so...
the guy that is known for playing exactly one thing over and over
Yeah.
again, getting forced off race is not gonna be.
Yeah. All
Oh,
right.
that would be very funny though.
I would agree. Anyways, thank you guys for your input before the match. We'll be back with you guys after it's all said and done to get your summarizations and thoughts about the cool stuff that happened. So we'll be back with you soon. And I am going to go ahead and join our casting deck today, which is going to be having none other than the replay god himself. We do have Deadly Kitten joining on the caster's desk. Welcome, Mr. Deadly Kitten. How are we doing?
Thank you so much. I'm doing very well. Thank you for having me today.
Awesome. I mean, this is also your match. This is you.
Yes.
Well, not you actually playing, but your teammates. So,
Yes.
how does it feel overall to be casting your own team and potentially turning into Larimbo and raging your ass off as you watch them fail in front of you?
I don't know. Like it's like I have tried to stay away from the replays. I only watch one of them, but if I see some really dumb shit, I don't know if I can contain my rage and disappointment. But I will do my utmost to keep from raging or turning into Larimbo. No one wants to be Larimbo.
Well, to be fair, I think we all would love it if you did, because I think that would be extremely clippable and very comical. So that's totally fine too. But anyways, I think we should just go ahead and send it right into our first series so we can get things going. We have an excellent lineup today, and we got to get started. So Jackie getting absolutely owned. That's so funny. That is absolutely hilarious.
Wait, I have to delete mine, otherwise I'll also get timed out.
Okay, hold up. Let's get this switched over. Shkaboop. Alrighty. Here we go into our first series of the day. Spawning on the bottom left-hand side, of course, playing for the Gooners. It is the main Gooner himself, Gunner. You can go ahead. You can introduce our wonderful other player.
In our top right corner, we have Blinkin Dark Templar's own, Gref.
Excellent. Of
People
course.
starting off with an in-base pylon, like non-ramped.
Yes, because
Not
Graf
that
is going to cannon rush, because that's the
yeah,
only
yeah.
thing he does.
Yeah, here the forge is going down. 2 probes on the map already.
Yep. And it looks like Gunner is going to be just full blind countering the cannon rush, of course, because this is all Gref does. So,
And why doesn't he go 12 pylon?
Why doesn't he go for 12?
Yeah, 12. Give you 6-second faster sell it.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe he's just not comfortable with it. Prefers to just still go for a normal gateway timing.
Oh, okay, the wall is started.
Alright, I like that Gunner's already got stuff prepared, getting a lot of just patrolling the probes around.
It's only... Wait, he's gonna lose the fucking probe. No. Oh,
that's kind of cute. Yeah, he does put the pylon down to make it a little more difficult for Gref to actually put some stuff on the low ground, but those are still going to go up. Those cannons will be secured. Gunner really trying to block and make it so that way there's very difficult here, and I think it's actually going to be pretty decent.
No, but this is just a win for Gref. He has a probe in the main.
Oh, I thought he could kill that. I thought he could attack that cannon, but apparently you can't. Uh-oh. Is Gunner gonna lose to the Gref cannon rush? We have a Cyber about to finish. We'll be able to get one cancel on the top cannon. It's actually massive here. It's gonna allow him a lot of extra time, but there's 3 cannons that will eventually be up, shooting the gateway.
These are also in range of the Nexus, I think. They should be in range.
Yeah, I believe so. Definitely Gunner's going to be on a timer here. Going to be getting batteries in range of the cannons is a bit of an interesting decision as well. I'm not quite sure if that's the correct move or not, but we'll be having those pretty far forward and is going to have to cancel them. And yeah, that's a bit of a waste of money, I would say. Batteries on the backside are also going to be killed off pretty quickly, and there's even the pylon that's going to depower. Oh, God.
Oh, this is just over. Amazing performance here by Griff.
You,
Really
of course,
inspired.
Deadly Kitten, an incredible lover of cannon rushers,
Yeah.
has never said a bad thing about a cannon rusher in his life.
Yes, this is accurate.
Oh my goodness.
But these, I'm not too familiar with this, but this surely must be like I would already be out of the game here.
Oh, I think Gunner is coping a bit here. I'm not gonna lie. This is looking extremely dead. I think Gunner is simply in the situation of I can't believe I'm in a losing position versus Gref moment,
Oh.
and there it is.
Amazing. We even get yeah. Impressive. Because I think this is a very good cannon rushing map because your first row of pylons are already in the range of the Nexus.
Yeah, I mean that was extremely straightforward. I'm not gonna lie. Like Gunner knew what was happening. He went for the blocks, and then the blocks didn't fully actually do anything, and then he was just late on everything else.
The main problem here maybe was losing the probe on the low ground that was patrolling.
Yeah.
It was, and then also not targeting the probe with the Zealot.
Yeah, I think he was a bit lazy with the low ground probe. I definitely agree with you there. And I mean, getting the battery. I feel like also the batteries being so far forward at the first place was like, I feel like the game was still totally possible there. It would have been hard, of course, but just I don't know. I don't know why we put the I don't know why we put the batteries literally right next to the cannons. There's like no way that those were gonna get up. So yeah.
This was. I thought Gunner was confident going into this match.
I mean, he should be. He's got much higher MMR, I believe. He's maybe like 500 MMR up, so...
we could have seen the Gunner Offrace, that would have been something.
I agree.
Maybe we would have better chance with Terran.
I feel like that's a trap. It's like the whole, like, well, Terrans are, you know, they're so good against cannon rushers, but then also, if you don't know what you're doing, and playing against someone who does know what they're doing, that's just a recipe for disaster sometimes.
That is true. Let's see now what Gunner, what adjustments he makes. Surely there will be a cannon rush again.
I would be blown away if it wasn't. I would be absolutely blown away. All right, bottom left-hand side playing again for the Gooners. Down one map despite being the favored player in this specific match. It is Gunner.
Oh, and on the right
Nice.
side we have Gref going once again for what looks to be a cannon rush, already sending a probe out onto the map.
Yep.
And now we have, it is the Forge, lovely.
Of course. All right, yeah. So, will Gunner be able to defend this properly this time? Is the question. Does he have a different reaction as well? Is the other question. Or
He's
or still go for the
already
blocks?
patrolling the low ground, so he's gonna see this probe coming in here, which should give it away. Oh.
Yeah, I wonder if I'm actually not sure about El Dorado if it is a good or cannon rush map or not because I veto it, so I never even have the
Yeah, I
experience
have
of trying
very
it.
experience on this map. Can you? Yeah, you can surely fit a cannon on the low ground here.
Yeah, it does look like it. Nice
Gunner
blocking
has
as well.
but this is not patrolling. Maybe he can get the cannon. Can he get the Oh, he does get two cannons up on the low ground. But and a pylon. So there's very little surface area on this first cannon going up.
Oh my god, and he let the two get in as well. Oh no. Oh,
Wait,
Gunner.
is he cooking?
This is a lot of probes to get pulled now, a bit late. The Zealot is
And
almost out as well.
And he has 3 probes on mineral or on gas as well, so he's not really mining much now.
Oh
Let's
my
see.
god, this cannon's not even gonna die.
But the Zealot is popping now. Let's see.
True.
But he has, what is it? 2 more cannons finishing up, pylons up on the high ground. Like this looks good for Gref, I would say.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, the Zealot goes down.
Oh god. This
And the
is...
Cybercore is not even finished. This is surely, this should be over, no?
I mean, it's pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. The fact that we wasted all those minerals to kill that as well by pulling so many probes is gonna mean that we don't even have a lot of money banked up to make a lot of batteries either. And these cannons are gonna start getting pretty close. Oh, he also took the top gas instead of the bottom one. So it's not even like he can continue mining gas even with these cannons starting to go. So that's another huge mistake from
But
Gunner.
Gref cancelled one of the almost finished cannons. I think this is a bit strange in this situation. And this, let's see. Okay.
Yeah,
Because now I do not like the cancel on that cannon.
Yeah, that is a bit strange, only having one attacking now, but I mean, it's still going to be 2 finally coming up here, and there's going to be 0 gas income now, which is massive.
Yeah, but Gunner has a lot of gas banked up because he kept 3 on gas from the early game. So he can afford 1 more stalker after this. The probe's actually harassing the stalkers, it's kind of cool. Let's see here. He is in range of the Nexus, but this cannon here is... I do not know about finishing this.
The battery's going to finish now, so that's actually going to help out quite a lot. So this cannon on the right-hand side should get killed off.
And then he can maybe go for the pylon at the correct angle.
That's also true. I think he does need to still deal with these forward cannons before he goes for the pylon. This is looking better for Gref. This is not bad at all. We're going to get an overcharge on the battery as well to continue this shield regeneration. And this is getting held pretty nicely now. 4 Stalkers out is going to be very excellent. We even have the battery on the left to still be able to heal these Stalkers to kill off the left-hand cannons. Gref is coming back in this Cannon Rush game, despite looking like he had a total flub on the defense yet again. With the pylon now getting killed, that is, making it very difficult for some of these... I mean, these other cannons can't even attack at this point.
Now with the ramp. But the battery on the left side is very drained. I wonder... Oh, he lost his Stalker.
Uh-oh.
And that's a probe down. Like, maybe this is doable for Gref still. Gunner is starting another battery.
Oh my god.
Every time he runs past here, he's also taking a lot of damage on his Stalkers, draining his battery energy. But now I'm not unsure if Gref can get a pylon or a cannon down to hit the Nexus. Because surely Gunner will just snipe it.
Yeah, and it looks like we have a full transition coming from Gref as well.
Yeah, gas and gate on the at home. Looking at the workers, they're even, but Gunner is surely in a better position here.
Absolutely. Also, Chad is roasting me for mixing up players. When did I mix up the players? I have been calling their names perfectly this entire time. You guys are gaslighters. That is all I'm going to say. Massive Stalker count now at this point for Gunner. Gonna totally force off this high ground position. And this is looking pretty held from the Gooner himself. And we have almost nothing here out of Gref. This is going to be definitely a bit difficult for him to find a way back. I would be extremely surprised if he does.
And he's even building defensive cannons. This must be over, I feel like.
Yep. But a Cannon Rusher is only, or is never, I should say, is never going to actually leave the game until there's actually units destroying their base, so...
This is true.
We will wait.
Unit to be made.
I said a Gref messed up the defense? What? No, I didn't. Fuck.
You did, but it's okay.
I'm a godcaster, okay? I never make mistakes.
Can't he just run past the cannons here and just insta-win the game?
Pretty sure.
Gref does have a probe on the ramp. Maybe he's going for some sort of wall-off.
Oh, yeah, that's cute.
He's building
very cute.
pylon.
Oh my god, he actually got it!
The 3 pylon wall, but he can just kill the pylons. But does he lose? He loses 1 stalker. And Gref has 1 stalker.
Yeah.
This looks rough.
This is
very. Oh, but he does get another stalker. But now he can just kill this pylon and the game should be over. Let's see the pro pool. Okay. Can Gref micro here?
Yeah, this looks like
okay.
it. I mean,
1 shot.
This is not the best micro. Oh, it gets the surround! Oh my god, hold up.
Like, this is actually good.
Wow.
Probes are actually really good against stalkers.
I'm amazed that Stalker is alive as well. That's actually ridiculous.
Gunner lost more probes this game than Gref has. But Gunner is taking the gold base.
Yep.
I really like this.
Honestly, and the fact that he's still at, full 1 base saturation is totally fine.
Yeah,
He's
Gref
got
is
Warp Gate. He's going to have a
Gref
Twilight
is
finish soon.
13 probes with no gas mine. This is looking kind of rough.
All this will do is delay the inevitable, as Gref will cope just a little bit more here. But that's totally fine.
Yeah. This is entering into like really bad cope territory now, I feel like. We do not even have Warp Gate started yet. This is looking very rough. Just now putting back into gas.
Even the Hallucinated Phoenix is going to come in and see absolutely everything, sees that the Warp Gate is not even going just yet, so that's even going to give a lot of information. And I think Gunner realizes that and thinks that this is like a proxy of some sort, so he's scouting around for it. He's thinking there might be some kind of proxy base or something going on, or he's just dotting his T's, crossing the I's, as they say, and making sure that there's nothing crazy going on, because Gref is, of course, surely shouldn't be in this game anymore unless there's something really going for him, but apparently that's not the case here.
Yeah, and Gunner even recalled to the gold base, so his income should be skyrocketing right now. Yeah, he's mining like twice the rate of Gref. But Gref is going for some sort of proxy at like 1 o'clock, at least a pylon of some sort.
Surely that's going to be a Dark Shrine.
Yeah, but Gunner will scout it with his stalker coming through now. So,
Oh my god.
oh,
What a
amazing
god.
game sense.
What a legend. The scouting god himself. Goons all
Insane.
over this one.
Yes. So let's see, yeah. And this should just end, like we have double the supply here for Gunner now.
Okay, Gunner. I think we can go walk across the map now.
But we do have the DT shrine now, but yeah, the robo is quick enough. Gref does defend his proxy gate, but I'm very unsure what this proxy gate is actually for. Because it's surely faster to just warp in the main and walk across the map. Than warping from this warp gate.
It is a good point. It is really far away from everything. It is really out there.
Maybe this is for the DTs to come in from a weird angle if he gets contained or something.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can think of.
I mean, we already have an observer coming out.
Yeah, Observer first, everything in the main.
He still has no idea this golden base exists as well. So, yeah. I mean, once Gunner has some observers, he's just going to walk across the map, collect his win, and then we should be all good for the second series. I am so tempted to fast forward. I never do it, but I'm very tempted to. I'm just going to put that out there.
Yeah, like he could probably just, like walk up the ramp here and game's over. Like, it has to be some sort of like historical screw up on Gunner's side for him to lose this game now.
Yeah, he has to like
It would be
suicide
very,
the
very-
observer into the cannons and
It
then
would be
get
amazingly
surrounded.
funny if Gunner somehow lost this. It would make my day.
I literally cannot think of a single scenario other than what I just said, but even that does not make him
But
lose.
these are going across the map, but they're gonna run past an observer.
Yeah.
Okay, but Gunner is also taking a third base at the other goal. Okay, he does see it. He's on point. Yeah, and now we should see Gref just leaving the game, hopefully. Even microing the stalkers, we're gonna lose absolutely nothing. Crazy micro by Gunner. Yeah, and that's the game.
The
A
single G.
G coming out here from Gref.
The Cannon Rush Classic.
But it is still impressive that Gref got a 1-1 score. Since Gunner apparently was the favorite going into this.
No, yeah, it's a huge moment, actually. I mean, it really helps his team. Well, it helps your team.
Yeah, we're happy to see this. This is lovely. This is exactly what we expect from our captain, to clutch it out when it matters the most.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely very big. I mean, Gunner was really supposed to be leaving this match with a 2-0, I feel like, and I think a lot of people would agree with that. So, Gref definitely stealing a nice win there for the Blinkin Dark team.
I am very curious as for why he doesn't open 12 pylon 13 gate against this. If he knows it's coming, and he has time to prep.
Let's ping him in chat, I guess. If he's here, who knows? He can maybe enlighten us on his decisions, but yeah. A pretty decent start for Blinkin Dark, all things considered.
We do have some good memes now in league discussion here.
That is true. I was looking at that one. Yeah.
Coming up with a working quick here with the meme. The meme
GP
factory
is always on point, man. He is just constantly on it. I do like that one. That's pretty good.
It's a good one. Oh, sorry, I should exit this. So next we have Grandpa Shoe, right?
Yes, Grandpa Shoot going against Inflatable Thor. Is what's going to be going down next.
I'm confused as to what to actually call him, because he's like, what is he now on Discord? He's
No, I know.
It's
These freaking people and putting 50 different names, dude. It's insane.
he's Grandpa Shoots on Discord. In our Discord, it's Grandpa Shoots. On All Things Pro, so he's like Schmetz or
He's Checkman.
Checkman, and in the game he's Fix Schmetz.
Yeah. And then in Twitch
know.
chat, he's the Shemetz is real. He's literally got a
we're
different
gonna-
name in every single thing he is.
This is unbearable. He's in the cast. He will be Grandpa, and then we'll have 4, not inflatable 4. It's 4 and Grandpa.
I'm calling him Inflatable Thor. I got it.
Okay, inflatable 4 and Grandpa, not Fig Shemet.
Shametz.
I cannot pronounce this.
Dude, it's the worst. These people just make our lives as difficult as possible having all of these different names. It is actually the most infuriating thing. But it wouldn't be ATL without it. So, let's go ahead.
Let's go ahead, indeed. Amazing. I'm really, really hyped for this map. I spent a lot of time prepping with Grandpa for this match. Okay, go ahead.
Nice. Well, good to hear it. Very curious what ends up going on then. It's going to be a PvP on the top left-hand side of Whispers of Gold playing. Wait, Whispers of Gold?
Yeah, Whispers of Gold.
Is that the first map? Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's correct.
I forgot. Anyways, Whispers of Gold on the top left-hand side. It is Fix Shemetz, a.k.a. Grandpa Shoot.
Yes, and on the bottom right side, we have Inflatable 4. Let's see here. Because initially, now I can give away the prep, I guess, because the match has already been played. Grandpa wanted to go for a fake proxy pylon.
Kind of
to throw his opponent off. And then just play greedy behind it. And get a lead this way. And then just ship it and go all in.
Nice.
This was basically the game plan, and we actually changed the game plan 3 hours before the match entirely because Magnaf did not improve of our prep work. So we completely changed strategies.
Okay.
Instead going for a Glaive Immortal in lane. And also with the fake proxy pylon. So I expect Grandpa now to place the pylon where I told him to place it, in like this sand base at 12 o'clock.
That's interesting because it also got scouted. The probe leaving the base did get noticed, so that's a bit unfortunate.
This is part of the mind. No, but this is part of the mind game.
True.
And now you will see Grandpa. He's like giga brained, so he's not even gonna scout to really sell this.
Nice. Well,
and he will place the probe now like at 3 o'clock to sell that the proxy is close to the base with the scout timing. Like this is high level gaming right now.
Now the question. So this is good and all, and I appreciate.
Wait. No. Execution error. He's sending it in. What? Okay, he turns around.
Okay. So this is cool and all, and I do appreciate this level of thought. However, the next question, of course, being, is Inflatable Thor good enough to actually have this affect him, or is he just going to be a Giga Chad and just ignore everything he's seen and do his normal build anyways?
But surely he must, because he's like the highest MMR player in Pool 4. Like he has to.
But it is also Pool 4.
This is true. But also, I do not like this pylon placement in the natural by Inflatable 4 is truly makes me sad to see. What is this? This should be like way back. Especially if like this is we get Stalker, so maybe he's believing the proxy story. Oh. And he also sees one Stalker on the other side of the map, so like maybe he's actually buying what Grandpa is selling here.
Perhaps. Thank you, Zinzin, for giving a sub to Zarila. Very awesome.
Yeah. Look at this Nexus timing. Look at this Nexus timing.
It's true. It is very late. Thor is a little bit confused. So that is for sure.
And he's not yet scouted. Oh, and now even the Oracle. Oh, I'm so proud of Grandpa. Look at this, the Oracle.
Will it actually work? Let's see. What kind of pull? Is there a pull? He's not paying attention.
Absolutely nothing. Okay.
Thor with Giga Chad moment. It's so fucking funny.
Yeah, calling the bluff here. But these, I think he's okay. Somehow, Grandpa is a little bit down in probes, even though he had played really greedy. But it's okay because we're and we do have the Immortal starting already for Grandpa with the Twilight Council. So this looks like it's going according to our plan. Yeah, here we have the Glaives as well.
Yeah, it looks like Thor is going to be doing the same thing again. This happened last time he was casted, where he went just for this Twilight Forge style, which again is actually a bit, I would say outdated. I feel like a lot of players are not going for these fast forges anymore, so this could get abused just a little bit if we are going to be low on units as Inflatable Thor.
He's not starting an upgrade, which may be... Okay, he does start +1 now. But this cannot be in time for the push.
Yeah, no, surely not. It's going to be probably pretty late.
He's chronoing probes twice. This feels... I'm not
Oh my
entirely
god, he
sure.
trapped his immortal.
Oh no, but he can pick it up with the prison that he will surely
Yeah,
make.
yeah.
But this is maybe nerves coming into play here. This SimCity is very interesting.
Yeah, I was really wondering about this one myself.
Okay, we do have the prism here, and then...
Oh my god, a fast third from Thor as well. Well, not really that fast, but it is a
but
third base.
he's on 2 gateways.
Yeah.
And getting a third gas.
I love the second fake Oracle as well, as if the first one wasn't fake enough.
Yeah.
So funny.
No. It's time for the double.
Fully scouted Robo Twilight. Well, what if I make another Oracle again?
Yeah,
Maybe it'll fake him.
But now he is adding 2 more gates here. 4 more. No, 2 more gates in a Robo. I do not like this Robo here. Like, what is he even gonna make out of this Robo? Like, he already invested in Blinkin +1. He's make Stalkers. And he's not moving across the map to kite either, even though Blink is finishing up now.
Yeah,
And
he's
Grandpa
definitely
is already on the move.
I think Thor definitely is. I don't think he's quite realized. He should be realizing right now, seeing no gases. He's going to come in and see a lot of gateways. I think he hasn't quite noticed. I mean, now he's seeing the army move across the map, so that's a massive tell. If anything, he hasn't put the pieces together just yet, and only just now should he be doing so. I would honestly think he should be canceling the start immediately. I am amazed he's going to let this finish. I cannot believe he's letting that finish at all.
Surely
Actually.
he's just... If you're trying to hold it... Oh, he...
The prism can get sniped!
No,
what is that
no.
positioning? Uh-oh. Alright.
This was not part of the prep. This was not part of the prep.
I mean, the army is still
no.
huge. It's still very threatening. 2 Immortals is definitely difficult to deal with.
We should ignore the third here and just ship it, no? But maybe
Yeah.
without reinforcement, it's very difficult. And okay, we do have 1 force field. This Blink, okay, that should be a free stalker. Very nice. Yeah. This is over. This must be over.
Yeah, this is still so much damage. I mean, the Immortals are so hard to actually deal with in this position. The Stalkers blinking whatever they can, but actually, to be fair, oh no, he's got
Grandpa
the
is doing
Immortals are crazy.
slow warp-ins in his natural and
Oh, the
sending them across.
surround!
But now, the Adept is just gonna kill all the probes. I think even if we don't kill him here, we're in a good position here because we're killing so many Stalkers, and we got a lot of workers. Yeah, we also have Adepts in the natural targeting a gateway. Maybe we can get a shade in the main here, but it doesn't seem to be part of the plan.
So to be fair, I think if Thor was actually making probes during all of this, I think he's actually in a okay spot because this third base is still alive. He is fully able to continue chronoing probes on 3 bases. He has an upgrade lead at this point as well.
Yeah, he
this
does
is
have +1, that is very big.
This is still a workable position if he was making more probes, and now also if he didn't move out right when these double adepts come in. I love that prism coming in.
We do have, this is really good. Let's see what he gets out of this. 2. A bit of iffy target firing. 3. Okay, but the Stalkers are running away for some reason. Oh no, this is also... Okay, we could have gotten like 5 more probes, but it's still... I really like Grandpa's position here.
Oh wow, he's honestly doing great with this adept harass, having them on over at the third base now as well. I honestly would have liked him to complete that shade. I think.
Thor is not producing during all of these. Just now we're getting back into probing. Yeah, but now we do have the Stalkers going across the map. I wonder if the Prism will go back in or just maybe. We do get another warp in it, like. But can we defend this army? Slow Zealots and an Immortal against all these Blink Stalkers does not look too nice.
I think he should be fine. Charge is about to finish up. The blink over into the Immortal is cute, and he will be able to kill it, but right then a second one spawns, and then the charge finishes. Oh, that's a brutal combination. Thor forced to blink away.
Now we also have Adepts going into the main here, doing even more damage. But once again, questionable target firing. We even have Charge Loss now warping into the main of Thor. And the Charge Loss killing all the Stalkers. Yeah, this is really good here for Grandpa.
Yeah, this is looking...
Up 60 supply.
Yeah, this is looking great. I mean, absolutely everywhere with these units, the Archons are going to start to come in for Thor, but that is extremely late at this point, unfortunately. Sure, he has the +1 upgrade from earlier, but again, the probe was the probe count was the problem. Didn't start remaking the probes early enough, and honestly, it's just been battered too far down.
20 Zealots going into the third base.
Holy moly.
And the main is not even cleaned up yet.
Oh, there's nothing here either. Just a bunch of probes naked. Oh
Yeah,
no.
yeah. Oh no, yeah. Now we're skipping into
Oh
the
shit.
probe territory here once again.
Yes.
Maybe
We are
it's
definitely
processing
coping.
what went. Maybe processing went wrong in this game. Well, Grandpa does get the win, which is very nice. So Blinking Dark Templar is up now. We're doing very well. 2-1.
Yep. A very good showing so far from Blinkin Dark, looking like they're trying to solidify their top position in their group, hoping to go 3-0 this start of the whatever season, I guess. So yeah, I mean, I thought that was still, despite all of the lateness of Thor's scouting and recognizing what was happening, he definitely managed to deal with it fairly well, all things considered. However, again, I think if he was just probing the entire time while that was happening and really focused after the attack was held on just immediately getting everything out and then making sure he still had some stalkers to defend. Expecting the second prism is a bit rough, I would say. I think that was... I like the idea. It's like, okay, I held. Okay, let's go attack. Like, we have Blink. He doesn't. Let's try to find something. But I think it was just a bit unfortunate.
I'm a little bit confused about the Force reaction to what he actually scouted. Like, he's seeing Immortals and Adepts and decides to take a third base rather.
Yeah, I think he just didn't really put it together early enough is the thing. I think he only scouted the Robo Twilight, which in his brain probably is just like, oh, he's just, it looks like kind of macro-y, I guess. It's not that bad.
Yeah,
And it wasn't until later where he got the scout on the lack of gases and then the army moving out that he's like, oh, shit, like, this is actually an attack. I still wish he'd... I don't even know. I feel like the canceling the third is obviously a big point, but then that actually ended up meaning he had a bigger chance to come back afterwards since it didn't get killed, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I think he just needed to put the pieces together earlier.
Could have been game ending. I think if he just canceled the third and just gets the prism, he's in a good position.
For
like
sure.
a holdable position. But let's see what they're... I don't know. Didn't really know what the Grandpa had planned for game 2, but we guess we'll get to see now what's gonna happen. Let's see.
All right. That was Shemetz. That's right. That's what his name is. God, I hate these different names. It's so ridiculous. All right. Top right-hand side playing for the Gooners. Unfortunately, unable to recognize what was happening early enough in the last game. Falling to the Immortal Glaive attack. It is Inflatable Thor.
Yes, and in the bottom left corner, playing for the Blinking Dark Templars, we have Grandpa.
A literal grandpa.
Yes, we have a Grandpa.
An actual 80-year-old man playing StarCraft. How old is Grandpa Shoot, actually? I know that he is old.
I actually don't know. He is married, I think, so he should be... Or he could be older.
To be fair, yeah, I was going to say... To be fair, there is a, like, what is it, Kneehead? Kneehead's, like, what, like 23 or something, and he's married?
Oh.
So, late 30s. 37, says the man himself. All right.
37, okay.
It is definitely up there.
Yeah, we have both players now opening up very standard with just normal 2-gating. I wonder if... It would be really cool if Grandpa this game went for the proxy pylon this time again, and then actually proxied something.
Yes. No, I like that. Anytime you do some kind of mind game like that in the first game, building on it the second game is so important, I feel like. Yeah. Being able to build a series out of yourself, like, and he looks like he's going to go for it, too.
And he's also pulling heavily into gas here, so it could be a Stargate, I feel like.
The positioning of the pylon, well, I mean, he's leaving with the probe,
and he's
so I
leaving
guess it's just a fake. Again.
It looks like it's gonna be a fake, yes. But maybe this time, Thor will buy the story even more.
True.
The hallucinated Oracle might do more this time.
True. He needs to come in with it a little bit later, I think, or something, because I feel like it was...
Yeah.
You kind of knew the timing of when that would come in.
Yeah, you have to time it out better. But he is once again opening double Stalker, while Grandpa is going for the Sentry.
Oh my god, Thor's forgotten Warp Gate.
Oh, but he's blocking. Oh, got Warp Gate?
Inflatable Thor.
Oh yeah, he did start it now.
Alright.
Maybe this is his build order.
No way. Oh, a fast robo, though. I kind of like that. But it was scouted! Oh my god, that probe was actually in
no.
vision. It wasn't quite out of the base just yet, so it
But we
got
are not
scouted.
sure that Gramp actually clicked on it.
Well, he's going to see it soon with this fake Oracle again, and we'll see if that actually ends up tricking Thor yet again. I feel like it won't, but let's see. He's even going to see it coming across the map with the probe there.
What's he do? He's really ice cold. He's like not pulling at all.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't
Okay,
help
he's
when it just
parking over the
stops on top of the fucking ramp. Look
Okay,
at me,
okay,
I'm
okay.
an Oracle, I'm totally real.
But I do like this Oracle. Like he has the potential
Yeah.
to force a probe pull or something. But both of them now going for the Robo here. But we do have a fast Twilight Council coming down for Grandpa here.
Yeah, I imagine it looks like he's going to just do the same thing. I mean, it worked pretty well the first time, and that was even with him losing the Prism. So, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he just goes for it again. The difference, of course, being... Yeah, the difference is that Inflatable Thor is going for the fast Robo.
Yeah, but he's getting a Robo just to build an observer when he already has a... He already has a... What do you call it? A sentry.
Yeah.
This is, I feel, very... a bit strange to me. But maybe he wants more scouting.
He just wants as much vision as possible, that's all.
Yeah. But if it looks like Grandpa is just going for the same build as he did last game.
Yeah, we'll see if Thor is able to defend it this time, going for a Robo approach instead. I'm honest as well with the fast third gateway. I'm not quite sure exactly what we need that for. Generally, you should really just stick on 2 for a while. 3 is only if you're actually trying to do something super aggressive with it, and we don't really have much aggression coming out from Thor unless he's about to walk across the map here,
But
which
what
he's
is
not.
also... Yeah, I'm a little bit confused here as to this response. He will see the extra gateways now. Going up in the main, he should see them here now, yeah. So he sees more gateways. See what his response is. Another observer. Yeah. But he will really see the push coming across.
I was
the
about to
east.
say, yeah, he really wants to see this. He's going to see it on 2 different angles. Holy shit.
Yeah,
Sick.
yeah, and he's getting a Twilight Council here, and getting Blink. I do not like this. Like, it feels like the Blink is gonna be very late.
Yeah, the timing of the Twilight is a bit brutal to go for a Blink defense like this. But then it's also like, what do you do, right? It's like, do you just go
But he's
Glaives
also
later?
adding he's adding another gas while minerals are not even saturated. This is and cutting probes. Like, it is a little bit strange to me what he wants to spend all this gas on.
Yeah, maybe just feeling a little bit flustered, not exactly sure what the best response should be to something like this. I mean, he did go for the Sentry Stalker openers in the last series he played a lot of times as well.
His Grandpa also cut probes here, and he's putting a pylon down in his third base, so it could be an expand out of this, in which case I do actually like force position, maybe.
Well, he is going up to 6 gateways in total, so still expecting a nice push from Grandpa Shoot, but we do have the third base coming from Thor there. And a Robo Bay for Disruptors is going to be interesting. I kind of like that. I'm not going to lie. I wish he just did it earlier. I wish that was like the first thing he did instead of going Blink.
Yeah, this would have been better, I think. Especially against this sort of adept Immortal army.
Yeah.
Disruptors are really good. There is an observer here nicely parked in Grandpa's natural, seeing exactly which units are being made. And we'll probably see this. But he's moving out. But Blink is finishing, so I guess it's fine.
Yeah.
And he... Yeah, let's see.
Does he see the third base? Oh, he
yeah,
does.
I'm also a little bit... I know I've been telling Grandpa about this, that he should not have his army positioned in the natural when he's taking a third.
Yeah.
This could potentially be cancelled here. But he does blink preemptively, which is a bit... Okay, and Grandpa is not reacting.
Grandpa Shoot, hello. Okay, there we go.
I can
We'll
feel
finally
Rainbow.
do something here, but I feel like this is still a large enough army that this shouldn't be able to do anything.
Yeah.
A nice blink
Yeah,
away
yeah,
is all
but it's
good. And where's that
Too
prism?
close for my liking.
Oh, it got F2 to back a little bit, so unfortunately that prism from whatever his name,
Grandpa does see the army here now when he's made his own observer. But now I quite like this for 4 now, because he has disruptors being made. Interesting.
Yeah, if there's anything that we know we absolutely love watching, it is Pool 4 Disruptors.
What is going on here? Yeah, he's just walking stalkers in, killing a sentry for free. Oh, I feel like Grandpa needs to figure out there's an observer, like on his army,
Yeah,
and another one on the right side. Like this is very good, because now he's completely out of position here, looking for an army that doesn't exist.
Yeah, that
And
is insane.
He's not gonna turn back even. He's just gonna ship it.
Oh my goodness! All right.
While supply block. Interesting.
Oh, I really
And
like
then
this
we just
recall.
get the recall is good, and we get like 6 more stalkers warped in, and this looks very good for 4 here. He should not have any. But wow!
Oh my god, no, walking forward like that is a bit unfortunate, but the first disruptor is
Okay,
here. What kind of a shot can it get? Up! Gets a sentry and half of an
decent.
immortal. Yeah, not the worst, but also not the best, as there's still 3 immortals here. It's going to be quite difficult to actually focus these down, and now with charge lots getting into the fray, this is going to be very awkward. The disruptor now suiciding forward. Oh my god.
No,
That's
and he's
not what we
microing
want.
towards the immortal, not blink microing at all. And there's now adepts. No adepts in the natural yet. Okay. We're just gonna give up this base. Maybe we should have done this earlier.
Oh my god, adepts in the main base killing probes
Adepts
as well.
in the main. Oh, 11 probes going down right here. Oh no, and it's... we do have a... Yeah. Now listen, and Grandpa just expanded behind this. And it's now just... Okay, still down on probes. But he's getting +2.
Yeah,
and
that's wild.
4 is still on 0-0. He has nothing. He doesn't even have a forge.
But he does have disruptors, and disruptors do
Grandpa
not
also is
need
banked.
forge upgrades.
That is true. But he has also... Grandpa has 1,000 gas. Okay, now he worked in Archons. But I'm very unsure about Archons into Stalker.
Yeah.
But they do, maybe they can soak some disruptor shots or something, because they... Yeah, we'll see. But this server is still here, providing a lot of value.
Oh my goodness, that is...
Oh no, we blink out before killing the Immortal here. Now we're gonna get healed.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one, Thor. That was definitely a bit ballsy, not gonna lie. But I like the attempt. I like the aggression.
Yeah, like if you play Stalker, this is how you have to play. You have to find value with these garbage unit.
The garbage unit that you make a million of in all your matches.
Yes. Yeah. It's it has the potential to not. We get Zealot Adept warp into the main here of 4, and already 5 probes going down. Now going for a pylon and the Templar Archive. Okay, we do have 2 Archons here to clean up the draw. All the stalkers going into the natural of Grandpa here, but surely we'll just get surrounded here. Oh no, bleeding stalkers here is painful. 2 stalkers for free. 4 stalkers
Oh my
for
goodness.
free. And another one, 5.
I was gonna say, where's the disruptor count is the big question here, because I feel
the
like that was
natural.
the main thing that should have been getting focused by Thor here, because everything else wasn't really gonna find his way into the game. But having a disruptor count large enough to dissuade the army from just A-moving, I think was the big winning point here for Thor. But unfortunately, he just only has 2 right now and didn't really focus on that.
Yeah, of course, Immortal is very disjointed, but he's probably F2ing now because all of it seems to be gathering up. Stalkers fighting the +2 Archons here, not taking the best of trades, while Grandpa just A-moving into the natural.
Let's see the disruptor shot onto the funneled zealots. Oh,
No.
sick! Oh my god! Imagine if we had 4 or 5 of these disruptors right now.
Yeah,
We
but
only.
I do not
Oh wait,
think it
there's
matters
shit
here
in the
at
main
all.
too. Oh my god. To be fair though, the economies are not even that bad. Like, if he really did just have a few more disruptors and all of his units together, like, I see a world where disruptors get just massive hits on these zealots and actually clean it up. But unfortunately not. It will be Grandpa Shoot taking a 2-0 and sending his team
Absolutely
1 game
lovely.
away from actually winning this week.
Maybe the pool for Goat.
He's doing pretty good.
Yeah, he's very impressive here with the execution from Grandpa. There was a few mistakes, but of course this is to be expected.
Yes.
Everyone makes mistakes.
Pool 4,
But
of course.
Yeah. But he did win, and this is the only thing we care about. Especially as his teammate, like him getting the 2-0 here is extremely big. Like really carrying the entire team on his back.
So true. I think especially like along with the Gref win as well, has really put himself
Because
in a
now
nice
we only
position.
need Vendavik to take a single map,
Yep. And
which should be. And I do not know anything about Goon Frog or whatever his name is.
Frogos.
Oh, Frogos. No, not Goon. Oh, that's his Discord name.
Yeah. That's funny. Well, so the whole story with Frogos is that basically he super boosted himself up to like, you know, pretty high MMR by basically only going 3 Rex Reaper every single game. Then
I heard about this.
Yeah, and then that kind of stopped happening, and then he stopped playing a bit and yada yada, and now he's kind of giga washed. But you know,
What MMR did he reach?
I don't remember. Okay, apparently 5.3 says Angreth.
Wait, how is he pool 4?
I know. Yeah, exactly.
This is how?
What not making
Actually impressive.
What not making Reapers does to a motherfucker.
But isn't 3 Rex Reaper just garbage?
Yes, it is.
I see.
Yeah.
Terrans does have an awful lot of build variety.
Yeah, well, he has not quite met that MMR in quite some time, but also again, he doesn't
Are we
play
gonna
as
call
much.
him by his in-game name?
No, I'm just calling him Frogos. Well, I mean, you can call him that if you want, if you really, or if it
Okay,
speaks to you.
Wait. Vendetta already sending out a probe.
Ooh.
What? No.
I kind of think that's based.
Is it? Like, what is a
Yes.
probe doing on the map at this point?
I don't
in
know,
PvT?
but that's the whole point. I want to see what it's doing there.
Oh, I'm gonna turn into Lorimbo if this is some dumb shit.
Anyway,
Oh,
top right hand side, it's Frogos, is literally the last line of defense for the Gooners. Hopefully, we should be able to defend against whatever the hell this is going to be from, actually,
Yes.
what is this going to be
And
from Vend?
in the bottom left corner, going for God knows what is. Oh no, it's a proxy pylon in the natural. It's Vendetta-Vik.
Oh my
Either he's gonna be the
God.
hero, or I'm gonna be.
This is so based. This is so based.
Yeah. But what is he gonna build? This has to be a gate. It cannot be a forge.
Yeah, it's gonna be multiple. He's proxy zealot rushing.
Oh no.
He's going 3 or 4 gateways.
And a forge.
Oh, and he's going the unbeatable build in PvT. What?
But it's not unbeatable in PvT. It's extremely beatable.
Yeah, but it's
Just like
called the
Marines.
unbeatable build, so you know.
Oh.
Oh my.
Okay, he's
God.
doing. Maybe this looks like a normal probe timing. I wonder if he did see the angle of the ramp where the probe came in from.
This is
Could
so
be a giveaway.
giga-based.
Oh no! Do
And
not
there's
lose
the
the probe.
Reaper.
But there's not a second probe across the map.
Yeah.
Why is there a forge? Why is
Yeah,
there a forge?
not gonna
Where are the
lie.
cannons gonna go?
That is a bit concerning. Oh my god, and the
Yeah,
fucking
Command
CC
center.
to block is so insane.
What? Oh no!
Who the fuck does that?
This cannot be real mistakes.
Oh my god, I love it. This is amazing.
Okay,
And he's
okay.
gonna go for the
Get the
high ground
cage.
cannons! Oh, he's gonna get the cage!
Wait,
Uh-oh.
but he's just gonna click the probe
Oh,
with the
yeah,
Reaper.
that's right.
Oh no! What? Oh no!
Oh,
Where are the
I love
Zealots?
it.
The Zealots are not being chrono boosted. We have 150 energy on the Nexus. Oh no!
This is awesome.
And we finished the pylons. No.
Hey, it's a distraction, man.
But no. Because I asked him if he needed help prepping.
Oh my god, he's attacking the... Okay, I was gonna say, he's attacking the fucking supply depot that's
No, he's
right
gonna-
next to a
and he's
giant
make-
SCC.
And he's making... Now he's chronoing Zealots. For what? Oh no.
I love it.
Yeah, next week I'm helping with the prep. See.
This is honestly extremely based. Oh, nice little snipe from Frogos
we're
there.
making
Even gonna get the
cannons.
probe.
No, we're not transitioning either.
Oh,
Like,
he's gonna
there's
go
no
for
gas.
more cannons on the low ground. That's wild.
This is
What is this
absolutely-
Marine doing down here, though?
This is illegal. Like illegal activity.
He lost the Reaper! Oh my god, he lost the Reaper to the Zealots! What the fuck?
Surely nothing matters. Like surely he cannot lose this.
I
can he?
mean, so are these cannons in range of the bunker is the question. It doesn't feel like they are.
You're in range of nothing. Now he's sending
Well, they
another
could
probe
kill
out.
the
Maybe
supply depot and the SCVs.
Yeah. Oh.
It is
Yeah,
in
no,
range
he
of the
needs to
bunker.
range.
Oh my god. And he needs
There
to
is
keep the
another-
Marine in there to... Oh my
If he
goodness.
can get inside and get more cannons up, maybe this is doable.
No, he can't get in. There's no way.
Yeah, but maybe he can. I don't know.
Oh my god, the Marines.
do pop.
Oh
Pop
my
out.
god, the Marines. But that lets the
Get
zealots in.
Okay.
Quick, get all the zealots on
probing,
top of the
get
bunker. Attack the bunker.
Get the probing! Get the
Oh, what are
probing!
you
Get the
doing?
probing! Get the probing! Oh no! No. Now the probe is going in, okay? Cannons, cannons, more cannons. Okay,
Oh
okay.
my god.
Are we? Is he actually cooking?
Oh my
Run the zealots
god.
away! Run the zealots away!
Oh,
Run
the
zealots
bunker's
away.
gonna die. Oh my god, the
Oh, we're
bunker's
losing the
dead.
probe. We're losing the probe, but maybe we're cooking? Okay, it's extremely doubtful.
Oh, the pylons is able to be attacked still though.
But the Marines once again pop on the outside, so he loses one extra Marine.
What if we
And
don't
have
open
more
the?
zealots?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna die. Oh my god, the cannons are up.
now. Oh, denying mining, but the tank is gonna pop, and then surely this must be over. But the zealots can get in now.
Oh my god, what is happening? The CC
The
forced to lift.
Oh no. The rally on the siege tank is correct though. So maybe?
Oh my god, I love it.
Because he cannot realistically evacuate his SCVs. He could load the CC, I guess.
Yeah, you can load them up.
Yeah, and then ferry everything to the low ground. Still, no the transition is coming for Vendetta Week, but still on like 13 workers.
Okay, we have the tank. Surely this is it.
Like if we transitioned earlier, maybe this was doable. Ooh, splashing onto the SCVs. No.
Oh! Oh! So
Could have
close.
been good. But yeah, now I think we're just once again in Cope territory here from Vendetta Week.
Yeah. Oh, I love the
Okay.
attempt though. That was like actually sketchy for a minute there.
Okay. But he's losing, he's bleeding Marines and another. No, not another.
Hey, this is giving a lot of time for this cyber to finish. I wonder what we're gonna make with this.
But all our production is across the map. Now going for a new proxy now on the line third base here. Maybe we can make like a Stargate or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I usually don't play these sort of builds. I have no idea what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, I felt like going Stargate could be huge here. It's because like
We do have like double Marine production. Like,
I know, but
three
like the Marine
yeah.
count was kind of low for a little bit, and it's like if you just have like a cannon or two still up and like you know a voidery going on the Marines, it's actually sick.
We're getting working, but we're gonna lose all our gateways, and we're proxying a robo. Like this feels a bit iffy. Like what is the plan here?
Double robo. This guy is so based.
Okay, this
Dude,
is yeah.
this is game of the season. I'm just calling it right now. This is. I am calling it. This is game of the season. This is
maybe if he goes
absolutely
like
insane.
Prism Robo here, and then just micros like a god, he can bring this back.
Oh, he absolutely could. I see a world.
Yeah, this is pool 3. Is it doable in pool 3? Maybe.
I think it's
He's
doable.
making Hellion.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
If there was a Cyclone here and a Raven, yeah.
The unfortunate thing is he's about to lose all the gateways now, so that's not great.
But the gateways doesn't matter when you have double robos.
Yeah.
And is he gonna scout it? Does Frogos have the like game sense here to figure out that you cannot macro out of losing all your production on the other side of the map? He does not. He's sending these. This is not the end of the world, but there's nothing at home.
Yeah.
Will we get like a full wall here? Can you even full wall with this pylon? No, you cannot. Oh no. Or maybe you can full wall with it, but he's not going to. He's instead going for the low ground pylon here. Okay, yeah. This Hellion is just gonna end the game. Oh no. What a painful way to lose.
Yeah.
What is this pylon? Because he has a cannon, but it's like to cover the Reaper jumping
Yeah.
spot.
Oh!
Okay, the
Yikes.
Immortal is coming in. Okay. Can we cook here?
I mean, this is
Surely.
so many Marines at this point. We also have a Raven, which I guess it doesn't
Yeah,
have
the
anything
Prism
as
is
Matrix
not
anymore.
Okay, now we're somewhat microing. What happened to the Hellion? He lost it to probes? No, it's going home. He got F2'd. What the? Oh yeah, this is something.
All hands on deck. There's an Immortal and a Prism.
Yeah, shooting at the bunker. Oh no. He does have the dropping 3 mules in the face of Vendetta Week here. Feeling very confident. And he does have another Immortal at his proxy location just idling. Now we're gonna pick it up. Maybe we have better like going into the main here. The Vendetta Week is also heavily mining gas while having only 11 probes on minerals. I'm not sure. Maybe he's gonna go for like sentries and do some force field magic.
He's actually expanding. Holy shit.
Yeah, this is but the Raven is going across and he's like the Raven is busted, so he's gonna get like 6 probe kills here.
Yeah, this is
turning around, F2ing once again.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. They should really like unbind the F2 key, so this doesn't happen. But now we have a Viking out. This should end the game.
Yeah, the Viking's gonna be too hard to deal with. We don't have anything that can attack air, and I believe all the warp. Oh no, we do have recall energy. Okay, we'll get that out. Oh no.
GG.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he calls it.
I respect that GG timing.
Yeah. No coping from Vendetta-Vic here.
Oh yeah.
Just leveling.
I
But
like.
yeah,
it.
I would not have suggested this approach, but you have to give it to him. Like he's pulling out like maybe the weirdest build of the season. The unbeatable build into double proxy robo.
I again am calling that game of the season. That was insane. That was absolutely incredible. The fact that we actually almost made that work was like literally if he attacked the bunker correctly with the zealots from the start instead of all the SCVs, I think he wins because the bunker will die so fast. The SCVs can't repair. Then all the Marines die to the zealots as well. The cannons kill all the SCVs. Then we have like 5 zealots in his main base. That tank doesn't get out, or if it does, it gets immediately surrounded. I think he actually wins that game. If he just goes on to the bunker correctly.
It would have been amazing if he actually got the victory from doing this build.
Oh my goodness. Sorry.
I wonder if the double robo follow-up was practiced or if he was just improvising here.
Yeah, I wonder as well.
Okay. Now we have Amygdala. So Vendetta-Vic choosing Amygdala. Huh. Okay.
All right. So, amazing hold from our wonderful friend in the bottom left-hand side. Playing for the Gooners. Again, their last hope. They need this win here to force it to an ace match. It is Frogos.
Yes, and in the top right corner, going for maybe the best build yet of ATP or ATL, we have Vendetta-Vic. No probe on the map yet. A bit disappointing.
I'm extremely upset. Come on, put a fucking probe on the map.
You can still make a forge here. Oh, but it is a gateway. I see. So maybe now he's taking a macro approach.
Oh, never mind. I think
and actually, he's no scouting here as well. I quite like this.
Dude, Ven's based as hell, honestly. I actually love watching this guy play.
Like the unbeatable. But I wonder if 4 is gonna respect this and like scout his natural or something, or like SCV scout or do anything.
Yeah, I wonder.
After a game like that, I would SCV scout.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, you have to do something, but also if you don't scout, that's also still kind of high test. Being able to just see that happen in the first game, and then you're just like, nah, fuck it, he's not gonna do that again. I'm just gonna do my build.
But we do have.
Oh my god!
Here going for the 19 Nexus
expansion. I
like
it.
This. No scouts.
Yeah.
It's 1919. Lovely. This is a very interesting Reaper wall. I do not like this, but it's yeah.
It's fine. Oh,
yeah, but
I
if
guess
you get
not.
dropped
Never
on the
mind.
right side, like how are you gonna?
Yeah, sorry. He needed to put the gateway 1 hex away. That's correct.
Yeah, because this map is also lovely to actually wall at the jump spots, because you cannot even get in if you just put 3 buildings and a pylon.
Yeah, but that does also mean that the gateway is really far away from the ramp, so that's also a kind of.
But this is also pool free. You can get away with it, I think.
You're correct.
Okay, let's see here. Do we get a sentry? No, okay, we have a stalker. Warfgate. Yeah, these looks to be very standard from both players. But Frog is sort of respecting Vendetta-Vic's cheese here, going for a high ground CC.
Yeah, no, this is sick. This is why Ven's build is so sick. He just goes with the full-on meme proxy gateway forge in the first game, and then the next game just goes straight back.
With a probe. What is this? Losing it to a Reaper. And also, like, if you look at the wall of Frogos here, it's not even. I do not think this is a tight wall. Like, you can shade in here with an adept. Stalker. What on?
That is a bit interesting.
Yeah. Oh.
He's just gonna go full-on 4-gate blink or something with as many stalkers as possible.
No, but Frogos is known to be the Reaper man, no?
Yeah, but he doesn't really do it as much anymore, is the thing.
But why are we playing completely blind?
That's
I
the
do not
Giga-based part. That's so sick. He proxies mega hard the first game, and then the second game he just goes full greed, and then
Yeah, like
Frogos
it's the
completely
bunker.
falls for it. High ground CC. Vend is like
Double marine also
insanely
before
far
reactor.
ahead. Vend is
Yeah,
so
yeah.
far ahead, it's insane right now.
This he surely can't lose this. But all these probes going out on the map, like, why
Yeah,
doesn't he just
what
meet a
is going on
sentry?
with that?
Like, this is the second probe going out on the map to do something. We do get a sentry now, so maybe he just wanted to get out a quicker blink. But if this is like some sort of WEM-based play, but yeah, this is gambling. But yeah, I guess we approve gambling.
Yeah, I mean it's calculated gambling. This is like a perfect way to play a series, honestly. Like this is actually so
Maybe
well
I
thought
should-
out from Vend.
I should learn from this.
Yeah,
Now we're gonna fly in.
This is the benefit of not
Fine.
playing the same white bread build over and over again, DK. You're seeing
But
it in front of your eyes.
No. But I'm a white bread connoisseur.
You're
I have
you're
different, like,
soaked
toppings.
white bread with your boiled meat.
Yeah, but I have different toppings to my bread. Like sometimes it's cheese, like maybe some.
Sometimes it's
ham.
salt. Sometimes it's a little bit of
Yeah.
little oil. I put a little bit extra water in my boiled meat the second time instead of.
We
not.
have a very supply block coming in here also from Vendetta Viet. As the warp gates finishes, we're gonna get supply block again.
The double
Oh no.
battery is interesting. What has Vend seen?
What did he scout? He's seen one Rex starport. Like this just looks like a normal.
He
mine
didn't
probe
see
with
the CC. Does he think he's getting one base all in?
Oh no.
He's finally gonna see it now.
But
Okay.
we already committed. This is like a 200 minerals and a third gas before. We're going 4-gate blink without a prism and no planets of moving out. It seems like.
Oh, he found the drop. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Owned.
But-
Oh!
No.
Wee!
Okay, 5. Oh, this pretty much evens up the work. No, he's behind.
Uh-oh.
Like if we
Ow.
actually made a sentry, we could have had a Nexus down like 2 minutes ago. And be Giga cooking now.
Oh,
And
no,
we're
the
gonna lose the
Hellion.
probe. Oh no.
Oh, it still makes it.
But why are we making this many blink stalkers if we can't even blink in the main?
The question I have is why the zealots already?
Yeah, like there should be like a forge or a robe or like something useful. I see. Okay, we're gonna ship it. At least maybe move out to be in position to kite. But I do not like the slow zealots and the sentry also going across the map.
Yeah, this is
We are
definitely a strange attack coming out from Vendetta. To be fair, though,
Yeah,
it
no-
could actually work, especially if we are completely barren in the natural. Imagine a force field on the bunker if we even needed, and now the zealots can
Or
get on
on
top
the
of
ramp.
everything.
Oh, this is he like he's really cooking. Just
Oh
force
my
field the
god,
ramp.
Frogos is full reacting to
Force
this.
field the ramp. Force field the ramp.
Oh,
Force field the ramp.
Oh.
Force field. No.
Get it! Do it!
Preemptive guardian shield.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Whatever.
Click the raven. Click the raven. Okay, blink. Okay, lovely. This is really good. He's cooking now.
Somehow we killed no SCVs during all that.
Yes, but we did disrupt a lot of mining.
Of course.
So this is like, I think, good move. But we are making even more stalkers, and stalkers are notoriously bad units. I think if we just make zealots here, we could just maybe just ship it.
Oh, there's no reason to attack into a 2-base Terran at this point. I would be amazed if
We're-
we just all-ins into it.
We do get a Robo Bay, which I like. Some pro production going on at least. But this positioning is also a little bit confusing. Standing on the low ground here in this sort of strange area between the bases.
Lots of extra gateways coming in now from Ven to go along with that. Robo Bay is good. I like that he's not just tunneling into the the natural here of Frogos, so should be just kind of chilling.
All in.
Yeah, he's got to be careful. Obviously, he wants to get the Colossus out as soon as possible because this is still a large amount of bio. He did not kill any of the units. That is a strange scan. But
Yeah, maybe looking for an observer.
yeah, maybe. He didn't actually kill any of the
Oh,
units.
scanning
Ven
once
did.
again here on the third base.
Yeah, a bit
But
of
now
a...
he just, yeah, here comes the SCV pool. But we do have one Colossus that should be out on time. A little bit confusing here about which direction we actually want to walk.
I honestly would love a couple sentries right now. I would
Yeah, and the
love
Stalker should
3
be-
sentries.
And the Stalker should be kiting here, would be very, very big. If we just can shave up any units here. or buy time for the second Colossus to pop.
All right, here comes the attack. The Stalkers will be prepared and
Oh, no.
blink back
Very
here at least a
preemptive
little bit. Should be able to kill the mine as well, which is a nice pick eventually. Surely, eventually. Okay, there we go. And
Where are we
this
fighting
is
here?
where we get the force fields. It could be so sick to cut all this up, but instead,
Yeah.
nothing. And so the Bio will just jump on the Colossus, kill it off immediately. The tank, even though it's only one, still putting in some decent damage as well. We got to still be very careful those Frogos because all the SCVs are about to be dead, and also the Bio is super stimmed at this point with only 2 medevacs to heal. Blink forward to kill the
Blink.
tank.
Aggressive Blink here,
Woo.
yes. But this may be holdable if we just move back now and get another warp pin in. Pull the probes, please pull the probes. Losing a bunch of gateways here now on the low ground. So his production is gonna be hampered. Okay, going in with the Zealots.
Oh, the
And
micro.
the Stalkers joining a bit late.
Oh my god, the
blinking
blink
in
forward
once
again! What is these blinks
But
are wild.
maybe, please. No,
We
wait.
just need another
maybe.
warp in. We have so much money. The surround with the probes! Oh my god, forces the lift on the
Actually, Giga
medevacs.
Brace.
Oh
That
my
definitely is so
god.
based. Amazing. Slow warping in the natural. Oh, we get the medevac as well with the blink.
Whew.
The single Stalker picking up a medevac.
I mean, this is looking pretty good for Ven, I'm not gonna lie. We just need to get
Yeah,
one
yeah,
or
look
two
at-
more
look
warp
at
ins,
it.
and we are absolutely cooking. I don't like the Disruptor. Just keep going Colossus
No.
instead. We don't
Yeah,
want to
you're
have to
making
micro anything else right now.
We're making probes. We're making probes. What are probes for? Oh, no, the army here. The army here. Please
for
move
mining.
back. Please move back.
Alright,
Oh no.
I don't really know why we have so little Stalkers. I guess it's because we don't have much money, because we did pull probes earlier. Unfortunately,
Both players
leaving with
floating
those
like
probes
a
as
thousand
well.
gas. 1,000 gas here. Wait, Vendetta has a 4th base.
Yes.
I didn't even see this.
And it's somehow
I'm really
scouted
bad at
anyways. That's hilarious.
Okay, let's go. Believe in the Disruptor.
Boom.
Okay, 2 Marauders. But we're gonna lose all our probes here.
Yeah, this is bad. I honestly don't like that he went to the 4th base here. I think he should have kept that a secret. But the Zealot's still going to get on nice and easily. The nice little wrap.
This is a really bad choke to fight into here. But maybe it's doable. But now going into the main here with the dropships. Okay, 1 Stalker
The one
warping in.
stalker warping. So funny.
Yes, we can maybe click a Marine here and then blink back.
Oh!
Wait.
No! A bit of an early GG, unfortunately.
This is like
what?
anti-coping. What the no! This is giving
Oh
up.
my god, no
No, I cannot
way.
believe this.
We literally also just had a Templar Archive finish with so much. We have 1,500 gas. We could literally just wait a little bit and get like 5 Archons. Oh, we didn't even lose this base yet.
But we're on 34 war.
Oh.
Where are the probes actually? Where are the probes?
They did die at the 4th base, which
Yeah, but
is
we
unfortunate.
have probes. We have probes. Even now.
Yeah.
Somewhere there's 34 probes.
I mean, it's just split between the 2 bases.
Yeah, but why is he leaving? Just
Oh,
give up the main and warp in the natural. Oh my. Yeah, I'm gonna go full Rimbo. Oh my. But
Well,
this means that we do get an ace match.
yeah, it's the first broadcasted ace match of the season. It might be the first ace match at all, actually. Is there a single game that has gotten an ace match yet? No.
I can actually reveal what ace match we're gonna get.
Yeah, hold up, wait up. So yeah, this is the first ace match of the season. That's incredible. Usually we get them a little bit earlier, so that's kind of interesting. But wow, yeah, all right, a 3-3 situation then for these two teams. Absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, I guess we're gonna end up with an ace match, and of course this is where it gets very interesting. If you're new to this, you're not sure how this works. The ace match is any player from any team is allowed to be played from of the available players who are on, around to play or whatever. It does not matter what pool. We don't set a pool limit for who can play, so there's a lot of mind games that will come into play with this on your picks. Do you send out your captain, who is your highest MMR, but then is at risk of forcing Offrace against someone who gets picked as a lower MMR player? Do you try to mind game that and throw someone lower MMR to make it so that way you don't have that happen? Do you try to bait someone with a lower MMR? Blah, 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 blah. Lots of fun stuff can happen with this, so it's very interesting to see. So, Deadly Kitten, as I get this replay loaded up here, how about you explain to us the thought process that went into picking your ace match player?
Yeah, so basically, we looked at the opponent's team, and they obviously have Gunner, who's like, I don't know, like 5'7", 5'6". So whoever we picked, basically, except for Gref, we could force Offrace. And Magnaf said that he would absolutely destroy Gunners Offrace, and he also said that Heaven would be beatable. And so then, yeah, who's their? Wait, your pool 2 player is YBC, right? Your bro Chris is the pool 2 player from the Goon team. Yeah. And Magnaf, like, he can play Terran apparently, so YBC should also be 3. And then, yeah, against Goonfrog, he would have to off-race. So we picked Magnaf. So Magnaf is going to be playing against Goonfrog.
Okay, and now I'm also being told that
Tomorrow.
neither team was able to play the fucking ace match, and
Yeah.
this is
But this is a
making
good
me
cliffhanger.
upset.
It's a good cliffhanger.
This is stupid. God damn it! I hate everybody right now. That's so stupid.
And Magnaf is actually, he's going to destroy. He's the GOAT.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, this is. Is there anyone able to play this ace match? This isn't supposed to be like this. What the fuck?
is it
You
not?
can't just delay the ace match when we have a broadcast.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, sorry.
What-
I'm somewhat involved, but I'm
No,
new to
you're
this.
not. I'm not angry at you. I'm angry at fucking Ardent for not coordinating this
Oh.
properly. What? This.
Yeah, they should play. They should run it.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, no, yeah. Magnaf is playing Terran.
Don't we
Terran,
have
Terran.
people? There's Magnath is fucking in
Magnath is in
chat right
chat.
now.
Yeah,
There's
what is-
people on these teams.
Yeah, but yeah, Goonfrog is in somewhere in Europe, I'm sure. He should be online practicing. Yeah, maybe Magnaf is tuning in from his phone or something. But this is, yeah. A bit of a anticlimactic ending. Oh, we get an explanation here from your bro Chris. I will play YB Chris. Like, this would be the perfect ending.
You should be practicing. That's so funny. I mean,
Yeah, this is
Who-
a little
who-
bit bad ending to the series here.
who is there? There's no one online for the Frogos team right now. None
No, but
of
the
them?
YBC is in chat. I'll play YBC. But it is not fair. Like, they would never pick YBC.
Well, I mean, that would also make you off race, wouldn't it?
No. He's an NA. He's 600, within 600, I think. And now, yeah. We went with Magnaf. Magnaf is our representative. Let them just play tomorrow. It's gonna, maybe it's fine.
Hey. All right.
I also sort of have to go, or I will have someone very angry at me.
We agreed all this with Ardent. Yeah. Well. All right.
Wait. Guitar King is saying, what does his MMR on NA matter? What is? I'm curious about YBC
Yeah.
because he keeps dodging me. I want to play, like, this is my dream.
All right. Well.
There's been a very big decrease in skill issue gifts from YBC after I played him in the grudge match.
All right. Well, this is apparently going to get concluded at a different time. I need to apparently make a rule, as apparently this was not clear enough, that they can't just delay an ace match for a broadcasted match. I think I needed to say that. So, all right. Well, all right. I guess we're cliffhanging this for some dumb reason. That's the stupidest thing ever. But all right, here we are. Anyways, thank you, DK, for joining me here on this this casting desk. It was wonderful
Thank
to
you
have
so
you.
much for having me. It was a lot of fun. Happy to see my team do somewhat well
For now.
for now. But I'm a strong Magnat believer. Like, he's the GOAT. I don't know about his Terran though. Like, this off-race situation is a little bit strange.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you so much. I'm, I guess, going to go to the analyst desk and talk to them about this match that is not done yet.
Yeah.
So, yeah, thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Enjoy, and we'll see you later.
Bye bye.
All right, let's switch over to the analyst desk to talk about the match that is not done.
Hello.
So, yes, hello, Jackie. Welcome. How did you... I'm just flustered now because this is... Why was there no ace match played? What the fuck?
I
How-
can't
What the
believe
fuck?
you.
This is a
Also, my guess was right.
Ah.
They're gonna send Magnet.
Ay. This is ay. All right, I need to. I mean, I can't solve this on the desk right now, so I need to solve this off of stream. So we'll figure this out later. But anyways, Jackie, what did you think about these ridiculous games?
I was surprised with Gunner game one where let Gref like get the cannons up so easily. Like, and then who is it called? Thor games as well. Like, I feel like he had the second game in the bag as well. If he just like buy time for like getting 3 or 4 balls and then like Grandpa Army can never engage into him. Like Thor has some good idea with his stalker movement, but at some points he just like Omega gambles and blink forward, which I approve. But you know what I don't approve? Losing them. It's like losing all your money for like $5 win, you know? And then the last game, holy shit. Van is my favorite player. I didn't expect Grandpa to not gamble and Van is like the guy that stepped up. It's a bit unfortunate that he left early for the second game. I fucking goon all over my desk when he plays the double robo, like my gambling goon. Are you
Yeah.
definitely-
Sorry, I'm not listening because I'm talking about things with other things.
Oh.
But anyways, thank you. Grandpa Shoot,
Can we
you
play now,
won
please?
your matches. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How did you feel playing your games?
I was nervous, and losing the prism in game one really rattled the cage a little bit. That wasn't a plan, losing the prism. So we had to improv. And in game two, I saw the robo and the immortals ready in the battery, so no reason to attack into it. Losing the third is unfortunate. Yeah.
Yeah, overall though, it seemed like it was pretty good for you. Like you seemed really very what's the word? Comfortable with how you were actually playing. Did everything other than obviously losing the prism and everything, it felt like you were kind of just in control of the entire series. Did it feel like?
Yeah, I felt I was on the initiating side and not the responding side. So it's always better to be the one who dictates the game, how it's gonna go.
Excellent. Cool. Nice. Well,
I wish I gambled more though. Magnus does not approve. I blame Magnus.
I kind of did. I kind of liked the idea as well of you going full on with the proxy of the second game after faking it the first game. I feel like that would have really brought it together pretty well.
I got a sharp no after asking, can I actually proxy the Oracle in game two? Because no response. And I was like, no, let's do the same thing. And I was like, no, let's do the same thing. I'm like, oh, shame.
That is a big buzzkill.
Yeah.
Free will is a myth amongst the one gate player, apparently.
That's so funny. Oh my god. Well, anyways, yeah, I guess that's gonna be that. We won't know the end of this match, so that's gonna be.
Don't worry, we trust Magnus to take it, bring it home.
Anyways,
Do we know who they are sending, like the goon team?
apparently,
Or
I
is
don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's happening with this.
Okay.
So, anyways, I will be ending this match for now, and we're gonna go to the next one. So, thank you guys for joining on the analyst desk.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having me.
Perhaps next time it will be a little bit more normal. So yeah, feel free to always sign up in the future, and yeah, we'll see you for another one later, I guess.
All right, thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. All right, I'm now going to figure out what the fuck is going on with this, and yeah, and we're gonna do a little bit of a break. It'll be a longer break as well, just to make sure, because I need to eat some food a little bit too. And we'll get up the next match all set up. So, don't go anywhere. We'll be back with a little bit more of the ATL in just a bit. All right, we're back. Okie dokie. So, we're going to go into the next series. And one of the analysts that signed up is not here. Classic. All right, so before we get into the next series, I guess I'll just, I don't know, I guess I'll just talk about this ace situation. So, generally, how this works is that if a match is being broadcasted, then the broadcast time trumps the Sunday night deadline time. So all of the matches need to be played before the broadcast time. If they can't be played no matter what with any available players, then I need to know this before the broadcast happens so that I can switch to a different match to stream if it is finished. I can't really be knowing about this literally mid-broadcast. So, I would rather know what is happening with my matches than to not be spoiled in situations like this in the future. So, yeah. If that wasn't clear before, then yes, matches need to be played before the broadcast. That's always how it's been. Or if they need to be played during the broadcast, obviously. So, anyways, we're going to be going into our next series. It's going to be the Viet Congs versus Forced Offrace. That is the situation that we have going into our next game. It's going to be a lot of not Protoss, actually. We have literally only one Protoss in this entire match, which is actually kind of wild. So that'll be potentially good if you're a Protoss hater and happen to be watching the the All Things Protoss Team League. So, anyways, we're going to be going into things. Magnath, yes, I guess if you want to join the analyst test, you can. That's fine. I'm going to just solo cast, though. Hydra, I would rather just do that. Given all of our situations today, I feel more comfortable just doing that. So, that's what I'm going to do. I'd rather just chill by myself instead of anything else. So, yeah, let's go ahead over to our analyst desk with currently one analyst, and that is, of course, the always on time, the always responsible, the never late, and perfect human being. It's Revo. And the other person that is literally never on time, never available, and never reliable, November, who's not here right now. So hello, Revo. Welcome back to the desk.
Hello, Gemini. Hello, chat. Nice to be here again.
Excellent. To be honest, I was slightly afraid that when I said that you wouldn't be here, and then that would have been really funny. But thankfully, you are actually here at this moment, so that's perfect. So yes, I hope you're excited for some amazing games. We have some awesome ones coming up. I'm specifically very excited for the Echo Soldier match that will be happening a little bit later too. But first off, it's Acheron versus Celsius. Then it's the Iberi Echo Soldier match, and then finishing with Heroku versus Sacred Coconut. So what do you guys? What do you think about this series? What are you expecting, or any highlights for you?
Alright, so actually, I'm kind of the split between, because I want to root for my fellow teammate Coco, not of course, but at the same time I want to root for Echo, because you always want to be underdog. And I was yesterday in the All Things Protoss chat, and I heard Celsius actually molding a lot about each matchup. He said he would rather fall asleep with 2 Siberia pouches in his mouth rather than playing StarCraft 2.
Oh my god.
What?
Siberia is like this. It's really strong snooze. It has like 33 milligrams of snooze.
Oh my
of
goodness.
nicotine per pouch. So that's really strong stuff, and
Good
that's the
lord.
stuff that Finns buy when they go to Sweden, if they use snooze.
Also,
But
welcome
for
Magnath to
overall
the desk,
score-
by the way. Filling in
Magnath.
for November, as he is
Hello.
sleeping yet again.
Yeah, November. He's gonna have some pretty interesting fan fiction seeing me speak with his name whenever he wakes up.
Nice.
He's gonna
Oh yeah.
completely
Looking forward
forget
to
about
reading that.
the part where he missed the analyst desk and just focus on that part.
Yeah, well, anyways, what, sorry. Your thoughts, Magnath. What
Yeah.
do you think is going to happen?
Let me open the. Does anybody have the
Oh, yeah.
match list?
Sorry, it's Acheron, Celsius, Iberi, Echo Soldier, and then Heroku, Sacred Coconut.
Alright, so Acheron Celsius is really interesting because Acheron, when he first played Terran, like he managed to kind of stabilize at 5k, but then he fell all the way down to like 4-5 right now, which I presume means he's been struggling a lot against cheeses. So it's, and on the other side, Celsius, we know he ranges from the 4-5 to 5-7 range, a pretty natural range for any Zerg cheeser to have. So I'd say he's pretty favored in this game. Don't think Acheron can ever prepare enough for Celsius's 1200 MMR range worth of cheeses.
Yeah.
There's a huge chance that Celsius is as stable as he's stable as well. He told yesterday a nice story about how he's always spilling alcohol on the carpet and on the floor, so I think his MMR range is equally stable.
Oh my god. This is a very nice Zerg backstory that we have going on here. So Revo, what do you expect for an overall score with these two teams? Of course, it's a very difficult one to predict, I think, especially with that Echo Soldier match in there. But what are you expecting?
I'm actually expecting an ace match, so I'm expecting Acheron to beat Celsius because of Celsius' stable MMR range, and I'm expecting Echo to 1-1 against Ibi, because I want to root for both these players. Both are really nice fellas, so I can just choose one side. And of course, I'm rooting for Coconut to 2-0 Haruko, because Coconut is a genius on Zerg builds. He can predict the game for a really long time. Like, he knows his stuff in Zerg, so I think that knowledge is gonna pay him off pretty handily against Anticore. Not Anticore, Haruko. And the ace match is gonna be between Deny and Anticore, if it goes to that.
Wow. Already predicting the ace match as well. Nice. Very interesting.
Okay, who wins between Deny and Anticore then?
Yeah.
Also, it's Denny.
Yeah, I was about to say, is it Denny or Deny?
Denny. Den. It's written Deny, so my bad, but
He's
I
post,
kind
you
of.
know?
Oh, I mean, of course we're gonna root for the apes, so it's gonna be Anticore winning because they have the epic, big massive strength from Dying Common.
They're both massive apes. Gigantic apes.
To be fair, a lot of
Actual
people in this
gorillas.
league are apes, so. Anyways.
Well,
I
despite
mean, they are strong and they can
Heroku's,
rip us in two.
despite
Yeah,
Heroku's
just say.
strong words earlier in the broadcast when he found out about the match delay, I am much more inclined to believe in him at least one winning Sacred Coco, if not very likely 2-0ing. Than the prediction of Formaji Brune, also known as Revu. So I think a win for the Viet Cong, which have no Vietnamese players playing today.
They don't have any Vietnamese players at all. Which,
Wait, really?
yeah.
Didn't they have Jackie?
No, that's what I thought too. That was the whole thing. I did this on the other broadcast where I was pointing this out, that when I got this team name, I was like, oh, sick. That's a nice team name. That's like a sick way to, incorporate Jackie into the name and the flag. Jackie's not even on their fucking team. There's no Vietnamese players on the Viet Cong team. It's insane. So
I mean, it could be that Jack is just supreme leader. He just wants to stay away, to not
I guess
be linked in between the accusations.
Heroku says in the chat they owned Vietnam 100 years ago since he's French, and there's two Americans, so they also technically had some ownership over some parts of Vietnam. So it's like a heritage
for a
thing,
brief
you know?
moment in time.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, definitely a strange name, but anyways. So Magnath, you're predicting a Viet Cong 4-2, 5-1, 6-0?
4-2 for the Viet Cong.
All right.
Actually, yeah, 4-2. Guys, make sure to spend your points on the predictions in chat. by the
Also
way.
true.
Don't forget to.
Yes, go
Do
ahead.
you have the
and
bet
vote.
command from Uppatree's chat?
I don't know. No, I guess not. I don't.
Oh.
No. Reminder to gamble. Gamble your points away, everybody. Do it in the chat so that way it's more fun and interesting in chat. That's always fun. Anyways, thank you guys for your wonderful thoughts. Thank you, Magnath, for jumping in place of November, who I should have remembered has no chance of being here after saying he would be here. So that's always appreciated as well. You are free to come back on as well if he's still not here at the end of the broadcast. So, yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys at the end, which will hopefully be the end and not another situation of no ace match being played. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Right.
Okay, cool. So, we're going to go into our game. It's going to be great, I hope. Hopefully everything goes according to fucking plan this time. Sorry. I've had a lot of interactions this week with just the dumbest people. Not saying that anyone in this league is the dumbest person of all time. However, this week specifically has been a lot of interacting with customer service and just getting the most frustrating situations. So I am a little bit tilted this week. But anyways, on the top right-hand side of our next match, the first game, it is going to be the team captain of the Viet Cong, the American Acheron. Right? He's American? Or is he Canadian? The North American Acheron on the bottom left-hand side, going for a gas pool first. It is Celsius playing for the... Wait, what's their team name? Forced to Offrace, that's what it is. He is very American? Okay, cool. That's, I literally did not know. Anyways, Acheron is playing Terran. He is a Protoss player, but he is being forced to off-race this match because he is high MMR compared to his opponent. So he is going to be going for a 2-Rax opener as Terran. So we'll see if Celsius is able to abuse this, considering the fact that Acheron may not know exactly how these things work, but I imagine he's still somewhat decent at it because obviously he does off-race a little bit, so that is definitely still a good thing for him. Acheron is my favorite Vietnamese. Honestly, everyone on this team should just be they should just be an honorable Vietnamese at this point if they're just going to have that as their team name. Oh, I didn't change the title. Oopsies. Hold on, let me do that. Is it the Viet Cong or the Viet Congs? I actually don't know. I never got that confirmed. Also, Jackie, how do you pronounce that name? I've never known how to say that name. The name. The most common Vietnamese name that every Vietnamese person has. Nguyen. Is it really just Nguyen? Because that's how I've always said it in my brain, but that doesn't feel correct. Okay, Hiroku's lying to me. He's trolling me. He's forcing me. He's baiting me into incredibly incorrect and possibly racist answers. God damn it, Hiroku. It's just pronounced Nguyen. Okay. Alright, so these Lings have done absolutely nothing. The 2-Rax Reaper opener is doing very well for Acheron over here. And by the way, this is a one base Roach Ravager all in. And Acheron is only just going to realize that just right now. But the Reapers will give him a pretty big heads up. Let's see what the response is. A bunker being placed and a canceled tech lab to start getting more Marines out ASAP, I think is the correct play. It sounds correct. Actually using the SCV that came off of the command center, so that's going to delay the CC a little bit and potentially leading Acheron to get supply blocked and also maybe not allow it to lift in time, but looks like this attack is still not quite hitting yet, so he's still getting just enough time. The bunker should be able to finish. Oh my god, but the Reapers! What are they doing? Just walking right into the army in front. That is unfortunate. Luckily, 2 of them, stay alive. Will kill off the supply depot in the wall for now, so that means that the Lings could run by if they so want to, and they will do just that. There's nothing on the high ground to wall off, and the Marines and Reapers just going to get targeted down and killed. And this is looking a bit brutal for Acheroni, I'm not going to lie. SCV's getting forced to pull. trying to go for a surround, and that is not going to do very much here, as there is literally no other attacking units. Wait, did the Overlord just die? Hold up, I want to go back. I'm sorry. Did he bile his own Overlord? What just happened? Hold up. We got it. We got to catch this in 4K. That's so funny. All right, anyways. This is looking pretty over anyways. That would have been really funny if that actually had like a meaningful impact on the game, but unfortunately it didn't. Unfortunately, it did not. And that is a GG. Celsius will come away with the first map win. Putting Forced Offrace up a map. Living up to their name so far, forcing their opponents to Offrace and getting the dubs. This is the most on-brand team yet, as opposed to our only cannons team from last week that had a grand total of very little cannon games. Not that Celsius does anything else anyways, yeah. It's funny. Okie dokie. All right, thank you so much, Dine Common, for the gifted sub over to Jackie as we introduce our top spawning player down a map from that failed cheese defense, playing for the Viet Cong, the American player, Acheron. In the bottom left-hand side, going for an early Roach Ravager, all in. Perhaps doing something similar, but no gas is to be seen just yet. However, there is something on the map, I think. Or maybe I'm blind. I'm not. It is Celsius. Putting a hatchery in his opponent's base. Good lord. The Ched on this man. November has arrived. He fell asleep in his chair. I really should have expected no less. Naked and Ewing right now. That's actually funny. Is Celsius a Temu Bly? Might be. Alright, here's the gas and pool. We'll see exactly what ends up coming from this. To be honest, I'm kind of glad that this that Celsius is going for something like this, because otherwise I would be forced into commentating an hour-long TVZ best of 2, which, as we all know, is my least favorite thing to do. So at least this will potentially make these games nice and quick, and then we can get to the Protoss action, so that's very fun. And the Reaper's just getting sent right across. Okay, that's a decision. Perhaps it'll be a good one, as there really is no defense back at home for Celsius right now. We'll be able to use the other units to defend leading up, as of course they're not going to be just yet ready. A drone being made for a spine crawler is an interesting play as well from Celsius. What are we cooking here? As the drone will get into the main base, going for the surround. Acheron not paying attention, loses it without even killing a single drone. Oh my goodness, this is getting a bit clowny already. That's not what you want to see as Acheron. Uh-oh. Two Lings will be able to get out. They're gonna die, but the Marine gonna follow suit from the Queen, and the Spine Crawler at least will get canceled with the Marines, so that's nice to see. But this is gonna still get really awkward for Acheron. Surely has not faced off against something like this in his latter games as Terran. Forcing more SCVs down off the line. Speed is going to be finished pretty quickly as well. A nice surround. Oh, a nice little micro on that Marine. Unfortunately, not quite enough to be able to keep it alive, as the Queen range is quite large. A nice block as well from the SCVs, though, so that's very nice. Getting a creep tumor down to block some more of the paths as well, and as well to spread some more creep. I like it. The Queen is going to get juked around. Oh my god, it almost stayed alive after all of that, and it forced a block onto the Reaper as well. The Marines now getting targeted, surrounded, and killed. The Spine Crawler able to finish, and this is looking a bit cooked. Even though we have a second CC in the main base, the factory not quite done. We have units spawning into Zergling surrounds and Spine Crawler attacks, and Celsius walks away with a 2-0 in some of the cheekiest games that I've seen yet. Good lord. Good lord, that was a series. Oh, Jackie has sent me something. Hold up. Right, everyone, let's listen real quick. What? What the fuck was that, Jackie? Wait, what? Everyone, what?
Nguyen.
What was... Hello?
Nguyen.
Are you saying something? What is this?
Nguyen.
What have you sent me? Jackie, what are you doing behind the computer as you've sent me? I'm scared. I'm scared and afraid. Jackie, you realize I'm streaming right now, right? You can't just send me things like this while I'm broadcasting. Okay, anyways, moving on. We have got the highlight match of the day, I think. It is going to be Echo Soldier going against Iberi. I am very excited to see what this is. I love watching Echo Soldier play. It is usually some of the most entertaining StarCraft you will ever see. I cannot believe that was in my DMs, and I got baited into pressing the play button live. That was the last thing I expected to hear from that fucking voice clip. I am not gonna lie. Anyways, let's go on into our next match. As the right-hand side of the map, we have spawning... Wait, oh, I'm sorry. I'm stupid. Anyways, on the right-hand side of the map, playing for the Viet Cong, it is going to be Iberi. And on the top left-hand side is going to be, for Forced Offrace, none other than Loco Balls, also known as Echo Soldier. So, something interesting to note. The only time I think I've ever seen Echo Soldier play a PvZ was against Ardent. Last season. And that was one of the greatest series of all time, as it had a proxied hatch in Echo Soldier's base that somehow did not win. Because what was it? I think it was Zerglings that, like, I can't remember exactly how this worked, but basically, like, a cannon was able to finish when it never should have, and then it ended up, like, you know, holding everything. This is a terrible story and recount of an incredibly epic game. So, yeah, go watch the game yourself. There's a highlight video of it on my channel. But the point is, I don't think I've ever seen Echo Soldier play a real PvZ, so I'm very interested to see what that looks like. Because Echo Soldier has some of the most legendary games of the season, or of the whole league throughout multiple seasons. So I'm really expecting a lot this series as well. Wait, isn't Iberi Zerg? Oh wait, no, he signed up as Protoss this season, right? I remember being confused about that when I was going through the signups as well. He's chronoing Warp Gate very early. That's definitely a play. And going for a very fast second gateway. Very curious. Out of Echo. And a Zealot. We did scout a Hatchery first opener, I believe that was. I don't think I wasn't even paying attention, but I'm pretty sure that was Hatch first. This absolutely was Hatch first. I'm getting gaslit by Echo Soldier to think that this wasn't a Hatch first opener. So yeah, I'm curious what exactly the game plan will be here, as we have a Twilight Council getting down pretty early. So perhaps going for a little bit of a DT drop opener, or maybe a glaive build, perhaps. Just really doesn't want to make sure he loses early. I guess he just wants to make sure he's nice and safe and tucked in tight for bedtime. I don't think you missed any lore at all, Hydra. Echo remembers his games was Ogma last week. Oh, were there like, was there a cheese? Was there a bunch of cheeses? I actually did want to cast that series as well, but I didn't end up doing it. Wait, no, it's not. You're trolling me. Who's trolling me? Why are we saying second robo? Who's baiting me? Anyways, it's gonna be a DT drop. He canceled it. That is insane. I'm not even surprised. This is a lot of lings randomly to start hitting this natural. And it's going to be a double stalker warp in on the defense, which is extremely interesting. I guess he wants to kill this Overlord, but he should know that he should never be able to actually kill that because it should just go on the high ground. However, Iberi is... okay. Nice. A good old donation from Iberi. Being very generous over to Echo Soldier over here. So, will we put 2 and 2 together? It looks like we are as Iberi. We have a Spore in every single base. So it very much seems that he is fully prepared to deal with any sort of DT sheningas. Honestly, not bad on the build overall by Mr. Loco Balls over here. And by not bad, I mean extremely late. But, you know, it's Bull 4. We have a lot of leeway. We are generous in the Pool 4 games. Nope, nope, not right there. Let's make sure we're in range of the Overlord vision. All right, there we go. Perfect. That's where we want it. All right. These are going to be taking the scenic route into a surround. Oh, and the Overseer's alive. Losing a Dark Templar for only a few lings. Unfortunately, not the best DT drop from Echo Soldier. It was a good attempt, though. We're going to have an Immortal Charge follow-up as well. I like that. I do enjoy that. I would like it even more if we had either a third base or multiple gateways being placed down right now, because we are floating quite a big amount of resources as Loco Balls. Every single time I say that, I laugh. I'm sorry. It's actually the funniest fucking name to just say so nonchalantly. Oh my god, I love it. All right, yeah, we need a lot more gateways though, Loco Balls. Come on, let's throw out some more gateways. Oh, this attack is definitely a bit unnecessary, I would say, from Iberi. However, we also don't really actually need to be outside the wall here as Echo Soldier. We could just be back with our shield battery in a choke point. However, we are taking a bit of an unfortunate fight. Nice pickup micro by Echo Soldier to pick up that Archon, but unfortunately isn't able to do it on the Immortal. And this slow Roach counterattack is somehow finding the damage to end the entire game with one more Immortal spawning. I don't quite know if that's going to be just enough. Immortals are quite good. However, maybe the slow Roaches are not quite good enough to be able to seal it. Oh, canceling that third base. Okay. I feel like that was a little bit premature on that cancel, but that's fine. Well, it's not fine, but, you know. All right, well, Iberi's feeling pretty good, I imagine. Why did we go home? I mean, to be honest, there's really no reason to actually attack there. He honestly should just kind of come home and just make sure he settles back there, gets everything set up, goes for next guy. I mean, attacking with slow roaches feels so bad. What, we just can't... We canceled 2 things. What was that? Don't know. Anyways. We're just going to max out as Iberi, getting plenty of roaches, ravagers, hydras, and all of those things. And then Mr. Loco Balls is going to have quite a difficult time finding his footing. Yeah, it's true. Attacking with slow roaches at any point in the game feels awful. How fast are overseers? I agree. Alright, here comes the big roach ravager attack. Sorry, roach single ravager attack. And now the Hydra's joining in the fray as well. Should be pretty good to be able to break down this army at the 3rd base. Sure, Immortals and Archons are pretty good, but when they're in such low numbers, it's not going to matter as we have a whole 100 supply in the lead for Iberi. And this is looking pretty brutal, not going to lie. An unfortunate opener, not really finding its mark, and Iberi will capitalize. A nice 1-0 start for him over Loco Balls. Oh my god, it's so funny. It's not, I saw someone in chat start trying to flame me for this. It's not just the balls, okay? If his name was just Balls, to be fair, it would still be pretty funny, but it wouldn't be as funny as it is with Loco Balls. There's just something about the combination that's really funny. Oh, fuck, it's a different server and he's got a different name on this server. No, it's not. It's fucking Swafflin instead of Loco Balls. God damn it. To be fair though, Swafflin that was one of our Dutch words, right? That was one of the Dutch memes that we were translating in chat nonstop the other day. What does Swafflin mean again? Is there any Dutchers in the chat? Alright, anyways, top left-hand side, it is Iberi currently up a game after a very strong showing in game number 1. And on the bottom right-hand side, does it actually mean that, Hydra? Oh, no. Oh, Dine, shut up. On the bottom right-hand side for the Forest Offrace team, it is Swafflin, a.k.a. Loco Balls, a.k.a. Echo Soldier. Oh, my God. And he's proxying gateways, based as fuck, not gonna lie. Going for the pylon in the nat as well, just to sync the mind games up for an Overlord that will not scout this anywhere close to before this attack actually hits. Swafflin, good pronunciation. Well, how else am I supposed to say it? That's just pronouncing the word. Hydra, don't pretend that Dutch is a real language, okay, with real rules and everything. You just say the word that sounds very similar to an English one, and then you did it. There's no special skill that I've just done or anything. Dutch is not a real language, okay? Alright, the first gateway is done way faster than any of the other ones, so we'll see how this ends up going out. I honestly like this from Echo. Not because it's actually a good strategy, but because I think it's funny. Oh, and it's gonna get scouted. Unfortunate. Who wants to bet that the Zealot gets stuck here? Oh. God damn it. That would have been really funny. Alright, let's see what the defense is. Double Spine Crawler, triple Spine Crawler in the main base. Speed foregone for now. Zealot in the natural and attacking the hatchery. Not the play. We really need to be ignoring this hatchery right now. We need to be going into the main base. Okay, there we go. Now that all 4 are finally here, we're coming on up. But the first spine is about to finish before the Zealots even manage to do anything. And wow. I'm gonna be honest. The second spine crawler has already hit the main base before the Zealots have managed to really do anything. And that looks, to me, like a hold, ladies and gents. Oh, okay. A little gift from Ibri, just like that Overlord in the first game. Oh, we're pro. All right. Thank you, Echo. Always glad to watch your games. That was rough. Unfortunate for him. Well, that's going to mean it's a 2-2. It is a 2-2 situation, which means we're going to be going into Heroku versus Sacred Coconut, all tied up with no thoughts on if it's going to be an ace match or what. Which also means that it's going to be a live match as well, so that's very sick to do as well. So we need to get Heroku and Sacred Coconut all up in this biz. We do have Sacred Coconut, sorry, already in the whatever lobby. Sorry, chat channel. I can't talk anymore. Calling Heroku at Heroku. Hello, Heroku. We would love to have you join us, as I'm about to eat some of my food on microphone. If I could get it to come out of this. Oh my god, it keeps falling off the fork. Where's Heroku? They've been here all day. Heroku. At Heroku. Channel ATP EU. There he is. Mm-hmm. The player you are trying to invite is currently not accepting invites from players who are not on their friends list. God fucking damn it, Heroku. What's the first match? Ultra Love. Ultra Love. More like Ultra Love these nuts. Am I right? All right. Holy shit, I have 422 ping to Central Europe. Nice. What is it? Red? It's blue versus purple. Heroku blue. Bathroom 1 minute, he says. Okie dokie. Shkaboopy. Shkaboopy is very funny to me as well. I say that, and I'll be honest. So when you're an elementary school teacher, especially an elementary school teacher in a different country, speaking with children that are not only very young, but also sound much younger than they really are because they're speaking a second language, you really have to find another way to communicate with them sometimes. And yeah, I don't know why, but I just like make sounds a lot when I'm in my classroom. I'm just like acting like a total clown. So yes, Shkaboopy is my favorite creation that I've come up with. And I don't know. That's my explanation for why I said that earlier and why Ardent finds it so funny, because he is also a literal elementary school child. Okay, they are ready. Here we go. God, this food is so fucking good. All right. Whoops. Here we go into the next series. Our second TVZ of the match. Only featuring a single Protoss in this next match today. On the bottom right hand... Sorry, what the fuck? Sorry, on the top right hand side, playing for Forced Offrace. It is the sacredest of all coconuts. It is Sacred Cocoa. And on the bottom left-hand side, playing Zug, playing as a member of the Viet Cong, while yet again being not Vietnamese. It is Heroku, aka Bald the Muslim lookalike, a member of the Bald Gang, the most base, the Bald Game, the Bald Gamer Gang. Sorry, I should have said the whole thing. One of the most prestigious and based online gaming clubs in existence. What are we talking about in chat? Echo got 2-0'd. Celsius 2-0'd Acheron. That was what happened. Whoop. Oh, we're going for a fast CC before any unit. Wow, very greedy from Coco, but kind of offset by the fact that it is being made in the main base. So, yeah. Not really anything substantial there, but regardless, it is what it is. God damn, alright, well, would you know it, we're in an early game TVZ where nothing interesting is happening, and now I have to think about something else to talk about. Motherfucker. Oh, the Marines are going Overlord hunting, or are they? Or were they just misclicked? Looks like they were Overlord hunting, okay. Heroku's trying to come up here and find a CC to cancel or something, but that will not be the case as it's not even here. We'll get up and scout. Not see it just yet, so he doesn't really actually know that there's a CC, but maybe he's just going to assume. But what if he doesn't? And what if he overreacts heavily to a one base all-in that's not happening? Because that would be also really funny. Talk about the price of eggs. Yeah, he's right. They are totally fine. My eggs in Korea are extremely normally priced. It's wonderful. I buy them all the time. A pack of 15 large eggs are currently, I think, what is it, like $4? What's the exchange rate right now? It's still not great for the USD. Won to USD. Like, they're like, what's, there was, I think there were 6,800? Yeah, it's a little less than $5. Yeah. I get my pack of 15 large eggs, 1,000 gram eggs for slightly less than $5, and I get them every week. They are very yummy, and I love eating eggs every single day. Double eBay wall off as well. Coco going mega greedy. But to be fair, Heroku loves to also sit here and do absolutely nothing. So that might be totally fine. They're not ostrich eggs. They're just normal large eggs. Wait. I mean, it says 1,000 on the box. Compared to like, what? And I'm pretty sure that's grams. 1,000 grams is a kilogram? Oh, maybe that's like the whole, that might be the whole pack of eggs maybe then. That would make way more sense. Yes, no, I have no idea what grams are. I have no sense of how heavy any amount of grams are. Literally zero. Yes, that's exactly what I'm literally not even kidding. No, Guitar King, you said that as a joke, but I literally thought that that's how it worked. I literally, only just now I'm realizing that it is for the entire pack of eggs. This, literally the entire time I've lived in this country, I thought that that's what was happening. Because there's like, it says it on the box. It says like 720 grams, 1,000 grams, another one is like 500 grams. And the size of the eggs are different. So I'm like, oh, okay, so the 1,000, I want the 1,000 ones because those are the bigger eggs. So I was like, okay, 1,000, okay, so it's like, you know, each egg is 1,000 or whatever. That's what I thought. Look, okay, numbers literally don't exist in my brain, okay? This is why I'm an English teacher and also a past history teacher / studier. Anything with math, just literally just, no, just don't even do it. All right, we got a tank marine push coming out here. We have lots of Lings and Banes. Got some Queens in production, or in position, I should say, to deal with this as well. Some nice transfuses going down to keep them alive for now. Keeping them alive just enough to buy time for the Banelings, which will get no connections just yet because Coco is running away. But another stim leaves these Marines extremely lethally close to death. Oh, the split attempt on creep is going to be not bad, actually, because Bane's speed is not even close to done, I just realized. Oh, the tank position, though, is a little bit too far forward. That's going to get picked off nice and easily there, but the Ling count is really not there whatsoever. Sacred Coconut might just be able to bulldoze his way through, as there are only Queens left, and they are running dreadfully low on energy, but to be fair, so are these Marines and Medevacs, as a Medevac gets picked off. Holy shit, these Marines are so low, though. And Baneling speed is getting eerily close to finishing, but there are still no Banelings on the production field. Finally getting some more back on the production tab. We are just rallying things across the map. We have no third CC coming from Sacred Coconut. Will this be enough? Why are the reinforcing Marines on half HP? Uh-oh, Terran F2 moment.
I love Gemini, you know?
Yeah, you too. All right, let's see what these Banelings can do now that Bane speed is done. The split of Marines is okay-ish, and there's 3 full tanks here, but the Medevac energy continues to be absolutely non-existent. The Banes crashing into everything. A Liberator joining the field only to get picked off by the Queens right away, and this looks like a solid hold from Heroku. Just getting some more Marines coming in. However, there's only 39 SCVs, as 2 of them just died. Did 2 Marines... What the hell? Did 2 SCVs... Oh, they got pulled to the front to repair. Anyways, this is looking very nice for Heroku, as we're going to just get another wave of Banelings. We could even go for a nice little surround with half of them. I would love to see as well, even though it would be off creep. I still would like it. Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be happening. Oh, he's doing it! Hey, he's stream cheating. Hey, stop listening to me, Heroku. Close the fucking stream. What the fuck? Anyways, here we go. Big surround coming in with the Banelings, with the Lings on the right side. The Marines getting absolutely mauled. And, oh my god, would you look at that? It's a massive hold. The caster is choking on his own spit. As Heroku will take a nice 1-0 win. Yes, this party's live. Whoops, sorry. Wrong side. Kaboopy. Alright. Map Coco. As I eat more of my food. God damn it, you picked the map so fucking fast. Oh shit, Roku's not in the party. Oh yeah. Thank you, non-comment, for gifting to Ardent, the literal richest person in this chat who does not sub by himself. Thank you very much. All right, both players are ready. It is time for potentially the last match of the day. That's Ardent. I'm doing a chargeback. Did you actually not know? That's really funny if you didn't know that, actually. You did not. It's so funny. Dude, November, relax, dude. What the fuck? I need to, like, change the score overlay and shit first. God, Jesus Christ. Stop telling me how to run my own stream, you bitch! The person that didn't even show up on time for his own analyst desk! Bottom left-hand side, it's Sacred Coco. Down a map. Top right, it's Heroku. Just needs one more game to clinch this one for the Viet Cong and send them to a nice 3-0 start of the season. I did show up time. You started early. I will fact check that. Sorry, was snoozing in my chair at 10 p.m. 15 minutes after the sign-up time. Get fucked. Shut up. And we have an early hatch and an early pool. Not surprised. Nope. 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 45. Hold up. Ready? Watch. Ready? Ready? 45. God, Gemini, where do you hold all these dubs? Surely it must get aggravating. Nope, nope. It's honestly fine. Got a real big closet for him. Alright. Same exact order from Sacred Coco so far. Exactly the same opener. Still with the CC in the base is honestly... I'm actually surprised by that. I'm actually surprised. Because, like, I don't think Heroku... I mean, sure. Okay, yeah. Sure, in the past, there was a couple times when Heroku was known to be a bit of a cheesea, as they say in the French language. However, I feel like he has kind of outgrown that vision, or image, I should say. Oh my god, that was the earliest pool of all time. That was so ambitious. That was insane. And then he pulled again when the Reaper's at 15 health. Jesus Christ, Heroku. He was really going for the highlight clip right there. I feel like Heroku does not all in as much as he used to. And so I don't really find there to be a very valid justification for going for this high ground CC 2 games in a row. I feel like it's not really a good idea. However, I am but a lowly Protoss player who does not play Terran. So, take that as you will. Sacred Cocoa being Sacred Cock. Oh, Sacred Cock and Loco Balls together again on the same team. Oh, I love it. A deadly duo. Oh my god. What the fuck? Alright, it's gonna be double excuse me. Double Hellion. A bit different. Oh my god, we're going Fusion Core. Alright, I like it. Nice. Nice, Coco. Mixing it up. Going for this. Okay, so this is when I like it, right? Okay, this is good. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I was trying to mention this a little bit in the the Grandpa Shoot match as well. I love it when you open for a build, the same exact thing, 2 games in a row. It looks exactly the same, but you do a slight switch up afterwards. I love it. I love it. I love it. I think that's so smart to do. I think it's the best way to play a series. Play builds that look extremely similar to each other, but have slight differences. Unfortunately, losing a Hellion to Queens before they get to the drone line is not exactly what you want to be doing with these early Hellions. However, there seems to be absolutely zero preparation for this, despite the fact that we did see Hellions on the field earlier in the game from Heroku. 8 drones being killed off for an exchange of 4 Hellions and a Reaper. Not the worst trades, I'm gonna say. Not the worst things ever. However, oh, does it scout? Oh, it does. Oh, that's brutal. Never mind. Wow, it scouted the second starport as well. That's actually so huge. Getting the Fusion Core and the second starport, that actually tells you everything. That is such a massive, massive scout for Heroku. And honestly, I'm surprised that he actually got it. Holy shit. I'm surprised he actually got it, considering that we have Marines and a Viking out. And I'll let you guys know that I saw something on my arm. It was like some black, like, I don't know, some dark, like, thing protruding off my arm. And I was like, oh my fuck, I was like, holy shit, there's a bug on my arm. So I, like, shook my arm. And I realized it's a piece of fucking rice that from my food that was somehow stuck to my arm. I have no idea how that got there. Anyways, it's a double BC opener. It is a double BC opener. First one jettisoning itself over, I should say, to... What? Where? Oh, there he is. Okay. Oh, found it. Over to the right-hand side on the third base time. Third base side. I can't talk. How much damage? Did he just... Oh, okay. I thought he transfused a drone there. That would have been hilarious. 11 more drones dead. Just remember that Sacred Cocoa needs to win this game to force an ace match, and it's so far looking pretty good for him. Despite the fact that that was scouted super early, we still don't have really much defense from Heroku. Got the early Spire. We are supply blocked at 89 out of 90 with the Spire finish, so we cannot make any Corruptors. And then we just used all of our minerals on more Overlords and drones, which, to be fair, I guess we kind of need some drones, but also we kind of need something that can kill these BCs, because there's about to be 3 of them on the field that could all meet up together. And we have a grand total of 4 Queens as our anti-air defense right now. Where are these other 2 BCs? Okay, there they go. Where are we putting them? Why are we doing... Just put them all together! Literally, just put all 3 BCs together. We could just fuck this. It's so hard. Okay. Well, we're gonna send that one back. Where's the other one? Oh, it's just sitting in the natural. What the fuck? Oh my god, Sacred Coconut is missing such a massive opportunity, I feel. Now the Corruptors are going to get out. But those Corruptors also are pretty low in number so far. Only 4. Only 2 of them are attacking a BC right now. Which isn't really ideal for the Corruptors. But we can just kill one of these and just teleport home. Oh my god, no we can't. Oh my god, Sacred Coco did not have the recall ready on that, or the teleport cooldown ready on that, so loses a battle cruiser to 3 Corruptors, not the play you normally want to see as the battle cruiser player. And now the Corruptors will make their way into the main base. A double CC as well. We're on 3 bases. Let's make our 4th and 5th at the same time. Why not? Sacred Coconut loves making duets of buildings. First it was the double eBay, then it was the double Stargate, now it's a double CC. I don't agree with this by Heroku. I don't know why we're actually doing this, because we know that this is a double starport. Well, we didn't know it was 3 before, but we knew it was at least double. So we knew that there would definitely be way more BCs back at home, so I don't know if we needed to suicide the Corruptors so early just yet. And this is also going to do absolutely nothing. Sure, like, what? No way you're going to piss. Oh, what? Dude, it's 3. It's 3 Corruptors. What are we doing? These are the only Corruptors we have on the map right now. Oh my god, Heroku's throwing. What the fuck? Surely the 3 Corruptor run-by was definitely going to kill that CC before any of the 50 battle cruisers were going to make their way across and defend it. These drones are chilling. Alright. So now the question is, can we bust? I'm just gonna leave it there. I will let that stand. I will let that sit there. Anyways, yeah, can we break into a Terran player who is sitting with 7 battle cruisers? Can we do it with a bunch of Ravagers and Corruptors? As we can see, we just casually walk through the Biles, Yamato the Corruptors, and are totally fine. Yeah. I have nothing else to say. I feel like this is not going to work. I agree with Guitar King. I feel like if we're trying to go for Ravager Biles to kill off BCs, I feel like we need some Infestors to lock them down. I don't see where the Ravager Biles are ever going to connect versus the battle cruisers, ever. Ayo! Oh my god, we got the command center though. Okay. Honestly, not the worst situation. Now we're gonna make 10 more Corruptors. No way. No way. Oh my god. Thank god Sacred Coco made like 50 command centers earlier though. Although we are still not remaking this one, so that's a bit unfortunate. Lots of Corruptors now hitting the field. We're also getting good upgrades. We've been lacking upgrades from Sacred Coco. Despite the fact that he's going for just mass Sky Toss. Oh my god, or Sky Terran, whatever. Jesus Christ, he's got so many of these fucking starports. We have gotten 0 upgrades for any of them yet. So that's not exactly good. What's Wii syndrome? What the hell does that mean? Oh my god, this is so many fucking battlecruisers. We almost walked our Corruptors into the Biles. That would have been hilarious. Alright, can Heroku focus fire these down before all of his Corruptors die? I think not, because there's still a lot of Vikings also dishing out plenty of damage. Yikers. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sacred Coconut. Looks like they're gonna pull out a win while going literally mass Sky Terran. Holy shit. It's BC Viking. It's literally just BC Viking. Sorry. I don't know what the sorry is for. The mules are strategical. They can repair all of your dying units. That's fine. That's not really a bad thing. But also, manor mules are funny. The supplies look even, but just remember that Heroku's got 92 drones. GG, and that means, oh boy, it's an ace match. Is this one going to be played is the question, because apparently I need to ask that question now. Apparently that's a question that needs to be asked now. Is the ace match going to be played? I don't... Okay. Because, you know, that's apparently not something that happens anymore. Jesus Christ. All right. What the hell? What match was this? This was, what is this? What fucking teams are these? Oh, Akron sells this. Okay. Choose ace match players and DM them to me, please. All right. Why is Akron Terran? Because he had to Offrace. All right, so we get to now wait to see if the ace match is going to get played. This will be fun. This will give me plenty of time to finish eating my food, so that's nice. Keeps falling out of my fucking fork, though. I hate this. What am I eating? Bulgogi Dopop. Why am I eating with a fork? Because it's easier. Shoveling mixed rice-based foods into your mouth with a fork and or spoon is far easier than picking it up with chopsticks. I will use chopsticks for pretty much any other food, but anything mixed rice, it is far easier to use a knife, a fork or a spoon. I literally use chopsticks for everything else. I'm an extremely good chopstick user. Yeah, chopsticks are great for noodles, not for rice. If it's sticky rice, then that's fine. I'll eat sticky rice with chopsticks at like barbecue or whatever. That's fine. But like mixed rice doesn't stick together like that, so it's easier to just use a fork and or knife. Knife. Why do I keep saying knife? Spoon. I've never tried to attempted to eat rice with a knife before. It's true. To be fair, I haven't either. All right, I'm going to go to the analyst desk because this is going to apparently take longer than I expected. So I am going to jump at the analyst desk, and I'm going to hope that they are here, and I'm going to ping them to make sure that they are undeafened. Revo. And, oh, they're here. Okay, wonderful. Excellent. Bada boop. Hello, analyst desk.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hi. We're going to go into an ace match. I hope. So yeah, we're figuring out how that's going to work. So while we are waiting for that to happen, first off, hello November, welcome to the desk, as we never expected you to be here. What are your thoughts going on in the games so far, and what's I don't know, you can talk
I
about
will say I
things.
did miss game one of the Chelsea match, but apparently it wasn't that exciting, so you know, that's too surprised. But I mean, I had a call yesterday with him. We were listening to Hydra snore, but I guess I was a little surprised that like Celsius was actually like good enough at StarCraft, considering how embarrassed he got from some light teasing. But you know, from catching the tail end of game two, it seems like he did get a free win. But I guess you know, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm kind of sleepy right now, but
You're always sleepy
Wait,
on this desk, let's be honest.
that is true. Wait, Hydra, you didn't know? Yeah, we were all in a voice chat yesterday listening to you snore.
Oh
And
yeah,
then-
that is true. That did
This was
happen.
like
Well, I wasn't
reality.
I wasn't in it. I was just watching you guys do that.
And then Hoper recorded you, and I flamed him for recording you because that was like, you know, pretty perverted. And then Celsius told Hyper to delete it, but to send it to him first. So Celsius does have a recording of you snoring in voice call, so just keep that in mind.
He recorded it.
I mean, everybody needs their ASMR sounds to fall asleep, so maybe we now know what
yeah.
Celsius uses at night.
Hoper recorded it, and then Celsius wanted a copy.
Good lord.
No, you did snore. You did snore. It was so loud. You 100% snored.
I never snore. Yeah, okay.
It could be that Hydra just doesn't have any memory of him snoring.
Yeah. The other games are cool too, I guess, but Hydra 100, you do snore.
Anyways, Revo, hello, back to this series. Did you see any wonderful things that happened in this series and would like to talk about them?
I would actually like to talk about the first series where Celsi versus Akerna. It was nice to see Celsi channeling his inner Lorimbo to go with the cheesest of cheeses, so I just hope that he should try to apply for Sinke for Magi, because we are already full, so we can have that.
That was very Lorimbo-esque,
Also,
not gonna lie.
yeah, like the timings were pretty nice to see. And also, the first series, Koko Kusarok, was also so epic because I was already like, okay, come on, Goku. Just make one map win so I can say I called the ace match happening.
That's true.
I also called the ace match happening.
You can't say
that's
you
the thing.
called it after the fact.
Sure you did.
No. You know I always call an ace match. Almost always.
Yeah, do you?
Almost always.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I also like the other games. You know, I mean, I was actually impressed. You know, it didn't seem like. You know, I thought the captain's pool was like later. You know, the captain's pool was actually pool 4. You know, pool 4 was actually pool 3, and pool 3 was actually pool 1. You know, with some nice clean games.
Did you see the Echo series?
Oh yeah, that's my favorite. Local balls.
Loco balls. Good old loco balls. I mean, that I don't know. The fucking the flower attempt was extremely inspired, I have to say.
I think it's like a form of expressionism. I think you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you know Picasso. I think that's how Picasso would have made a flower.
That's how Picasso would. That's so true. Yeah, yeah. It's really up to the one's own interpretation, right? Of what does a flower actually look like? Does are the petals all nicely, evenly separated? Are they in a nice symmetrical pattern? Or is one of them maybe fallen off a little bit and gone to the wayside? So yeah, no, that's a good point. It definitely is in the eye of the beholder, and it seems like Echo Soldier at least had an eye, but maybe he didn't behold anything. So that's a bit unfortunate, but. Yeah.
Sometimes we see 3-leaf clovers and sometimes it's 4-leaf clovers.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, then we also had a full Sky Terran game coming out of Sacred Coconut in that last game, which was not what I was expecting to see whatsoever. So that was also incredibly interesting. Revo, obviously you're a Terran player. Do you want to maybe incorporate that build into your games by chance?
Well, it could be what I'm gonna do, but later
Gemini,
on.
you're
What can I do?
fitter than
All right,
me.
thank you, Cranky Dumpling. Dumplings for raiding with a party of 78. You know,
Oh.
Holy shit on a sandwich, that's nice.
we're talking
What
about
about an opener
ATL,
from Go?
the hottest team league around, and sometimes we actually talk about the games.
Sometimes we talk about the games. That is correct.
Yeah.
Yes, thank
It's
you.
wild, but we do, but sometimes.
Yes, thank you, Light, of course. Thank you, Cranky Ducklings, for giving the good old raid. Welcome to the ATL. It is the All Things Protoss Team League. Hold up 1 second. I'm talking about things.
As SmackDown mentioned, we also talked about penises a lot too here. You know, that's a big topic.
No, we don't talk only about balls here.
Balls and dicks, balls and rod.
Oh my god.
But yeah, about the second game from Coco. Well, that was actually a nice mind game from him, making the opener look like it was the same as in game 1, but then they're like, no, we're gonna fool you. And pulling out the B seed build. Well played by him.
Sorry, I am discussing how these ace matches are being played because for some reason this is extremely difficult this week for no reason at all. For these people to be prepared to ace match. I don't know why this is suddenly a problem after 50 million seasons.
I just don't think anyone expects an ace match. You know, they just think that they're better, but you know, everyone just sucks. Gemini forgot he could talk to. So true. Gemini is busy, you know, sitting in his chair, you know.
Yes, I forgot to
you know, with a fork because, you know, his little fingers can't handle chopsticks pretty properly while he's trying to organize this ace match. You know, all these team league players, ungrateful players, who are just upset and, you know, can't schedule properly, you know, the classic. Yeah, see, I stopped talking and they don't start talking.
Sorry, no.
Gemini,
so yeah, this is the worst. This is the worst time for this raid to be coming in as well because this is like the worst. Like for some reason these
Gemini
matches have not been scheduled properly, and now
the answer is no. I think from what my understanding, that Ardent does all the work in here. Ardent is actually an ATL mod apparently, which means it would suggest to me that
it's also not really Ardent's fault either.
Because, sorry,
it was just this was not a situation that anyone expected to happen for some reason. I mean, the reason is because I thought it was common sense, but here we are.
I mean, I think the solution is pretty clear to me. Like, you know, we just had a live match, so we might as well just play a third game of that live match, you know?
That's what my brain is saying to me right now. But
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, StarCraft players are, pretty dumb, so these obvious solutions might not be too clear. But like, do we really want to watch like another like captain pool where they're just proxy hatching when we could see amazing innovations like Sky Terran? I think we should just clearly go for the pool 3 ace match.
But
That's
would
the
be
way.
epic, I'm not gonna lie.
Listen, do we really want to watch some GM like doing some stupid like meta cheese? No.
But to be fair, if someone from Sinke from Maggi would have put a stunt like that, Loribo was thrown us immediately into Gulag. And we'd have
Immediately
to
to
eat
Gulag.
French cheese for the rest of
Gulag,
the
you mean
month.
El Salvador, right? Immediately to El Salvador.
No, it's Gulag for our team.
We found a comfort ever and agreed to blame Angrat. God.
yeah, fuck Angrath.
Fuck Angrat? Oh, I bet you want to fuck Angrat. Is Angrat at the bottom? Maybe.
Sorry, everybody.
All right. Well, since nobody has anything else to
This
say, we'll
is-
talk about the new expansion patch.
Go ahead.
I'm not
keep
a
going.
huge fan of the expansion patch, but it is what it is. So
With the new what?
I think like I'm still playing the game, but I think I'm still like at the level where I want to quit Genshin again for a little bit. But I think Cry is coming out soon, which is pretty exciting since hopefully be finishing off the remaining characters. But Natlan is pretty ass. The quest was ass. The exploration is kind of okay, but it's not that good. And Fontaine was so good. Since Fontaine was so good, you just kind of want to. You just had high expectations coming in. But Natlan is just Coomer bait.
Are we
so
talking about
it's
weeb
disgusting.
shit right now? What is going on right here?
No, we're not talking about weeb shit. We're talking about Genshin Impact.
Oh
A
my
gotcha game.
fucking god.
You may have heard about it.
Oh my god.
Listen, this is just
That's even worse.
motivation for you to get off your ass, Mr. Admin, and schedule the fucking ace match. Because if not, that means I just have more time to talk about cringe weeb shit, okay? Fontaine was peaked because it's France? That's not true. Fontaine was peaked because the writing was good in spite of it being France. France sucks. France is like an F tier country. I will say, the French, France is like, they're founded by the Franks, of course, which is where the name comes from. And the Franks were Germanic tribes. If you think about it, France
Alright.
is really just, proto-Germany.
I'm gonna cut off this because we have a solution.
The stream is sponsored by Sorry, that is true.
We have a solution to the
Thank you.
problem. We have figured it out. November gets
Oh, thank
muted.
God.
We are going to be doing Heroku versus Sacred Coconut as our ace match because they are both online. They are
Oh,
in the
yeah.
same pool, and otherwise it would be, not, I guess, the most fair. So it is going to be a rematch. No, he didn't literally get muted. I
Am I muted?
jokingly said that. So yes,
Hello?
we're going to
Hello?
be doing.
Testing? 1, 2, 3.
You're there. You're here. Fuck. Anyways, it's going to be Heroku versus Coconut. That's our ace match. It's the most fair thing, as apparently, again, neither of these teams expect to go to an ace match and don't have players prepared. I don't know why this is suddenly such an issue today, but it is. So, anyways, that's what's going to be happening. Sorry for the wait. November, give me a quick prediction. What do you think? Who's going to win?
Skyturn did win the last game, and Skyturn is OP, but, Terran players, they fold under pressure. Their small brains can't handle it. They're not good in pressure, high pressure situations. Sorry, Revo.
Yeah,
I'm
Revo,
all
what do
about
you
Heroku.
what do you expect to have happen here?
I'm actually expecting for Kogan to pull a third build that he's prepared for this ace match, specifically against Heroku. And he's gonna show us the beauty of Terran. First he begins with Bio, then Sky Terran, and final game is gonna be Mech. It's gonna be Roadman Mech.
I expect the link to get made, and I expect there to be some dirty cheese as Heroku returns to their roots. And then they just smash this unsuspecting greedy Terran who will make their CC in their main, I guess. Actually, no. I don't know. I don't play this game. only play FFAs.
All right, I'm doing a coin flip to determine map veto priority. So it is was called tails from Coco, and it is heads. So that means Heroku will be going for the vetoes first. Sorry, just showing that on stream so they don't think I'm cheating for some reason. Sorry. So yeah, they're gonna veto down to 1 map now. Veto down to 1 map, please, from the map pool. Thank you. Okay, great. So yes, they're gonna veto down to 1 map. We're gonna see exactly what ends up happening, and what map we get to go on. It would be kind of cool if we get Maganatha, or Talisman, or Anomaly Found, which are our 3 maps replacing the shitty old maps. What was that, November?
You should just 1,000 just force Maganatha. Hyper worked hard on the.
Every
on the
ace
D4
match in the
apparently.
season is Maganatha.
Oh yeah, I think so. That should just be a rule. Every ace match is just played on Maganatha. Breed War mod on.
That would be, yeah, that would be actually maybe a good idea.
Exactly.
Agreed on that.
November, good idea for once. Big search engine manipulating the ATL. That is true. If you guys do not know, we do get paid $100 per year from Google. But in comparison, we do have to glaze them a little bit. So I have to tell you that you are getting banned, and that you will no longer be welcome here. Google is going to save us. There is no such thing as big search engine, only the greatest search engine around. And they're not manipulating ATL or sponsoring ATL, and they're the only reason you're here, okay? So be respectful.
Praise our Google overlords.
Mm-hmm.
Google is so
Or
good
neighbor,
that I'm
you know,
not
if
even
you
going
like
to
Google,
mention
that's
that
good.
my recent Google Pixel 7a purchase flubbed out after only a year of having it, and it forced me to buy a Samsung. I'm not going to mention that because Google is such a good company and I love them so much. So, yeah, we do love
generally,
them
you
here.
do live in Korea, so it is unfortunate that the Korean government would go after Google by shutting down your phone and then breaking it, so you would have to get a Samsung.
It's true. That's so true. Getting forced into this 2-year contract to make it much cheaper than it really should have been. So yeah, so sad.
So
this
looks like we're
veto's
at
still
another
happening.
lull. So I'm gonna talk about my lunch.
No, you're
I'm
not.
sure what
Revu,
I'm
hello,
gonna get,
Mr.
but,
Revu. You are going to talk instead. What's it like being the coolest person in all things Protoss?
I don't know how it feels like, because I think that you are the coolest person. But
no.
if I would be the coolest person here, I would say it feels pretty awesome to be respected across all regions and all teams.
I think that's just a unanimous decision, though. I feel like you are definitely one of the most normal people in this entire server. If Larembo himself says so, then I feel like we have to believe Larembo of all people.
I mean, he is our savior and lord in this era of StarCraft 2, so he must be talking truthfully.
Yeah.
I think Arden is pretty normal, to be fair.
The other cool person
Hey,
is
it was my
GK.
turn.
True. Alright, sorry. These guys are taking literally the longest time possible to do a simple map veto, and I'm blown away every time that this happens. Anyways, we're slowly getting this map veto process down, and we're going to get one more game of StarCraft today, and we will be finally deciding what ends up happening. No, the ace match has not happened yet. No, it is taking forever because, again, for some reason, people weren't ready to play an ace match, and so now we eventually finally decided what's going on.
GK
and now
has a
the
uni
veto is
assignment to
happening.
finish. GK, what subject is it? Is it chemistry? Or a chem assignment? Doing a lab?
It's not abysmal.
Microbiology.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. You
That's
you may notice that there is no microbiology channel on the Discord because it is an inferior topic. The only good topics are math and history, so. Literature assignment.
Whispers of Gold is our map. Holy shit, we did it. Oh my fucking god. Alright, Revo, who's winning? Tell me, is it Heroku or is it Sacred Coconut?
Coconut, of course. I'm rooting for my fellow Finns.
Excellent. November, who?
I'm cheering for Heroku.
Excellent. perfect parody on this desk. I absolutely love it. Thank you so much for helping me fill time while I manage a bunch of idiots in a Discord server. Thank you very much. I will be back with you guys after the whole thing finishes for a quick breakdown of the last game. So goodbye. See you later. Okie dokie. Holy fucking shit. Let's fucking go into this game. Sorry for the wait, everybody. Today has been a day of unforeseen errors and miscommunication. So, we are going to get into this final game. It is going to be one more for the road, as both players are ready to get this ace match underway. Hey, boy. I cannot wait to get into this game. I don't know. My brain can't even think of what to say anymore. I'm sorry. If you're from the raid, thank you for joining. This is not how it usually is. It's usually much better and more organized, and not me freaking out about players not being here to play. Anyways, let's go into our final game. Our first actual broadcasted ace match live on stream is going to be starting with Heroku on the bottom right-hand side, playing for the Viet Congs. And on the top left, playing for Forced Offrace, it is Sacred Coconut. Oh my fucking god, and he's proxy raxing. Based! So based. Giga fucking Chad. Holy shit. MVP Squirtle vibes. Going for a proxied barracks. Triple proxy barracks. In the final game. Holy shit. That's actually so fucking based. This is Giga Chad aura right now. It should be... Is it going to be 4 racks? It might even be 4 racks. Tears in my eyes. So proud. Oh my god. It is going to be 4 racks. It is going to be the MCAN Classic. Oh my goodness. Oh, you love to see it. Now this is an ace match, ladies and gentlemen. This is absolutely an ace match. We had game 1 of these two players being a Marine tank 2-base all-in. That did not work. Game 2 was a 2 starport BC opener into like 5 starport BC Viking macro game. And now we get a proxy 4 racks, which is not going to get scouted. Heroku is going for the long route with this Overlord. And all of the games, Sacred Coco hasn't even put his natural in the actual natural itself this entire time. So that's not even going to get scouted anyways. And so here we have it, literally on the front door of Heroku, mid-drone production, forced to pull all of the drones to the natural, ready to go with these queens to try and break this bunker. And will it actually work? We're going to go for the big surround on the Marines. And holy shit, we actually get a massive surround. Holy crap. Absolutely ridiculous scenario here for Heroku. And will even kill the SCV on the bunker. It's all falling apart so quickly for Sacred Coco. Holy shit, that surround was actually insane. But the bunker survives, but it doesn't matter because it gets killed immediately. Should have just canceled it probably for the extra minerals. And now Sacred Coco stuck here against 2 queens, a spine crawler halfway done, and actually only 2 lings, but oh my god, and some BM coming out of Heroku. Holy shit. Okay. Not too shabby, to be honest. I will respect that. Not gonna lie. That's kind of based. Coco pull the boys. Oh, it is a boy pull, and it's not going to get seen by the Overlord either because it's in the corner. The drone trying to scout out as well to see exactly what's going on. We'll see. Oh, I thought this was a canceled building I saw for a second there. Holy shit. It's only 1 spine crawler. It's only 1 spine crawler, but we have 2 transfuses available. This is still going to be very difficult to actually break. Whoa, we're supply blocked! Heroku supply blocked at 27 out of 28. He can't make any more lings right now. Holy shit, the first lings are going to get killed off, and the spine crawler's easily going to get killed off as well. Only 2 transfuses is still not going to be enough. The drone pull has to come, but they're just running past the Marines. Oh my god, 12 lings, 14 lings in production now as the second drone pull is going to be a little bit better. But we're losing absolutely everything because we were supply blocked at 28 supply. And Heroku, with what looked like the perfect hold, and then the BM loses. Oh, no. Oh, that's insane. Oh, I love it. Thank God we played this fucking ace match. Holy shit. Oh, my God. Thank the Lord we played this. That was cinema. Absolute cinema. Holy shit. That is just absolutely incredible. Forced Offrace get their first win of the season off of the back of a proxied 4-Rex out of Sacred Coconut. Holy shit. Well, now that is a way to end a series, if I have to say so myself. I absolutely love to see that. Well, so yeah, let's just, I guess, quickly go back to the analyst stats to very quickly break that down. Wow, an absolute banger to end this off nice and quickly. Was not expecting that. Revo, again, an incredible build. Surely you would like to bring this one into your repertoire as well.
I mean, I sometimes do for racks, but I think Coco made one mistake in that build, and that was to build 2 extra SV. You're supposed to only build SV until you have 13, and then send them out on the map. And you can get the timing a tiny bit faster, but I believe also that Coconut hasn't done 4x so often, so I can forgive him for that mistake, but well played by him. And also getting the dub after the BM.
Yeah.
It's so spicy.
Oh.
Like, I had immediate flashbacks if you've seen the Destiny coaching video on YouTube, and he was coaching a player named Jimmy. And Destiny trolled Jimmy into BMing his opponent. And afterwards Destiny said, focus on your macro instead of your BM.
Nice. That's so good. I actually don't remember that clip specifically. I'll have to find.
I think I'm gonna link it to ATP.
Yeah, please do. I love some classic Destiny clips. They're always the greatest fun. Yeah, incredible build. November, your thoughts, please.
To be honest, kind of went the way I thought it was gonna happen. That Coconut was gonna do some aggressive cheese build, and then Heroku would hold it. I think Heroku got a little too cocky, and then they went for the BM. They were like, "Oh my god, I'm so funny!" And then they pressed that, and they forgot to build some overlords early, and then they panic built 2 overlords. And they also pulled the drones a little late, but you know, it happens, I guess.
It happens. It happens. Damn, that overlord block is actually mental. I was so confused. I was like looking at the lings on the field. I was like, God, there's only like 2 lings, and I'm like looking at the production tab. I'm like, where are the other lings? And I'm like, oh my God, these fucking supply blocks. like, oh, just absolutely ridiculous. I'm actually amazed at what just happened. But yeah, well, that is definitely one for the books, as they say. A bit unfortunate for Heroku there.
You're gonna just play like Maru, you know? What can you do?
What's that? Sorry?
You're gonna just play like Maru. I mean, what can you do?
True. Yes. Coconut really did just play like Maru. And we also have a great meme already coming in from GK about this ace match. I absolutely love this. Cherry Blossom that was declared dead and cut down, but decided to bloom once more. This is life. This is hilarious. Where did you even find this, GP? This is the most obscure fucking meme I've ever seen. What the?
Translated from Japanese by Google. You spent a lot of time on this?
That's so good. That's so fucking funny. Oh my God. How did you find that? That is hilarious. How did you even think of that? Oh my God, I love it. Okay, anyways.
Time to invite GK to desk.
Oops, I didn't put the desk thing back up. Thank you. All right. Anyways.
GP real MVP.
All right, an excellent end to the day. I will say we did end on a high note, so that's wonderful. I am going to send it off there. Thank you guys for joining me here on the analyst desk. Thank you as always. It's a pleasure, and of course to have you guys buy me some time is always wonderful as well. Mr. Revo, any final words?
It's actually really nice to see forced Offrace to actually pull out their first victory as well, so we don't end up winless. So makes the league a bit more exciting as well when the matches are, or the victories are spread out evenly.
That is true. That is true.
And also thank you for inviting.
Of course.
As always, appreciate it.
Excellent. No problem at all. Mr. November, any parting words?
I'm debating whether I want to steam like kimchi dumplings or like pork dumplings. And it's a really hard choice. I think I'm leaning pork, but it's like 60-40.
Cool. Cool. Nice. Good to know. You're whatever you want, man. Whatever you want. Thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you guys later. Feel free to sign up again, except for you, November. Yeah, go get some sleep. Anyways, bye-bye.
Don't worry. I'll see you next week.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Take care.
See ya. All right, that's that. A bit of a fiesta game, or sorry, fiesta day. Sorry for the little technical difficulties, or I don't know if they're technical difficulties, but other types of difficulties. We'll get that all patched up, and we'll have to talk about this later. But anyways, I am going to be heading off. Thank you all for joining. Tomorrow, of course, we will have one more match, and that one is going to be totally played beforehand, so there will be none of these issues happening tomorrow, so that's nice. Oops, I didn't realize Discord still made that leaving sound, even though I disabled that. I thought, anyways. So yes, congratulations to Forced Offrace for finally getting their first win, and unfortunately for the Viet Congs, they will be losing one of their matches here, so that's going to force them down in the group just a little bit. But they still have plenty of opportunities to bring themselves back in this first spring split of the ATL Circuit 2025 season. God, that's such a fucking mouthful to say. Why did I decide on that name? Anyways, I'm going to find someone to raid. And I'm not sure who that's going to be just yet, but I will find somebody to raid. And when I do, you will be sent to that channel to enjoy whatever it is that they are streaming. And it is obviously going to be StarCraft 2 related. But yeah, I'm going to figure that out. So yeah, go ahead and enjoy it. I will see you guys tomorrow for some more ATL action. I hope you're all there. If not, you are square. And yeah, see you guys later. Bye-bye.